Okay. Hi, Habibi. Congrats on 1K. Congrats on hitting 1K. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it, y'all. How are we all doing? Also, hi, Nier. Hi, Javelin. Hi, El Shadow. And Fred Doomer. And and everybody else. Scary Shit. Dr. Drag. Appreciate y'all. I am in your walls. Congrats on 1K. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It's, a little surreal still. I mean, it's not a huge deal, I guess, but I still appreciate the fuck out of it. I didn't think I'd get here this fast. So, what am I doing? I'm on OBS. What's poppin'? Not much. How you doing, Loveless? Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Nice on 1K. Yeah, I appreciate it, everybody. Why is my sub count 1? That's so sad. I know, right? Stop gaslighting me. Okay, I want full screen. And I want to try to launch Elden Ring. Hopefully I can plug my controller in still and it doesn't cuck me. Like the stream? Yes, like the stream. I will greatly appreciate it if you like the stream. Sup? What's up, PlayStation Gamer? 1K, congrats. Yeah, I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for the praise on 1K and everything. I really appreciate it, y'all. We're gonna chill and play some Elden Ring for a little bit, and then probably watch some dumb stuff. See what all we have time for. I have a couple ideas, but we will see. Should be a fun stream. Also, if you hear my dogs go apeshit, there is one of my roommates has company over, and they've been acting up on and off. So, they might go apeshit for no reason, we'll see. Elden Ring Mayonnaise Free Edition? Exactly. Don't need no under the mayo here. Elden Dongs. It is Elden Dongs. I can barely hear the game. I might have to turn the game up. We will see. Hit the like or I will delete your Fortnite account. I mean, that's just a blessing at that point. This is incredibly fucking audio. Where is audio? I am dumb. Master volume. Turn you up a tiny bit. Okay. I don't need it to be too loud. Watch more Connor Shaw or else Reject Demon's avatar will come to your house. Okay. You mean his avatar in Cyberpunk? Because that would be terrifying. That would actually be terrifying. What the fuck was I doing? Did I actually... I don't remember what I was doing. I was in here? This is a thing? Use stone sword key. What is it gonna do? Okay. Alright, yeah, don't work controller. That's fine. Why is the... Oh, I see. That's why. And stutter. And stutter. Okay. I forget when the prompts are up, it doesn't let you fucking roll or anything. We'll see. I just want this item, guys. I don't really care to fight you. I just wanted to see what was in here. Leave me alone. Fuck you. Go away. He's gonna hit me, isn't he? Yeah, he hit me. It forced me out of it. No Connor Shaw, please. I don't know if we're gonna watch Connor Shaw. I have other plans, so if we end up on Connor Shaw, I'm gonna blame Drag, probably. Because he's the one that brought it up. Luck by contraption. Where is this contraption? I vaguely remember this. I don't remember what I was doing in here. I don't know where this contraption is. I vaguely remember this. Oh yeah, and there was up there. I don't know how to get up there. Because I am retard. Is there hidden things here? Are any of you a hidden wall? No. No hidden walls, okay. Don't shoot me, fuck you. I am at a loss, okay. You wanna like nod? Thank you. Okay, you too. You can fuck off. And you. I I need to figure out where this contraption is. I am the big dumb. Game's fault, it made me waste a key? Yeah, exactly. How dare the game make me use my resources that I don't even want to explore to collect. Fuck this game, man. 0 out of 10. I'm gonna play some Elden Ring. That sounds just darn neato. It's a good game. It's definitely one of my favorite Souls games. What is this game? Okay. The 3, what is it? Or no, is it the 2 or the 3? I know there's the 2. I thought there was a third one, but the 2 biggest bosses in every Souls game. Gravity and the camera. And I guess dogs. Dogs are always fucking annoying. You can fuck off. I need to figure out where this contraption is. Tell me where it is. Where is it? Stop gaslighting me. Oh, fuck that. Nope. That was a big no. Here. No. I don't remember this. Well, I remember part of it. I don't know where this contraption is. Oh yeah, there's dudes up there. They want to fuck me. They always want to fuck me. Oh, please no. Go away. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. That's off. Congrats on 1K. Thanks, Chubbs. I appreciate it, homie. And, Elden Ring better than insert Ubisoft open world game here. It's better than all Ubisoft games. I even like it more than their better games, to be fair, because I don't really play Ubisoft games. Oh, hi! Welcome to join the party. You go fuck yourself now. Where's this contraption? Where's the lever? Where? I came to the end of this dungeon. I don't see shit. Oh god, there's so many skeletons. How did that hurt me? Wanna run to the They're retarded. Good to know they're absolutely fucking stupid. Okay, where's this lever? I don't see shit in here. This is very interesting. Does it have something to do with you? I feel like it would have something to do with you, but I don't know. Oh, it did. I am smart. Ow. Fuck you. How does it go up? Go up. Hey, I figured it out. Yay. I had no idea hitting that was going to be the answer. Turns out I was right. Jesus Christ. When in doubt, just hit things. Why are you stuttering, game? Stop stuttering. There's stuff there. Hi. Fuck you. You can piss off. And as can you. Ow. No. Bad. Stutter. Stutter. Fuck off. And okay, I'm gonna reach out. Kill them all. I mean, don't really want to. I'd rather run past them, but skeletons are very annoying. They're very fast too. Lucky you hit the flaming pillar. It's a movable platform. Well, it's a good thing I did that before I read chat. Could you rank the Souls games from your favorite to the absolute worst? I have not played Sekiro or Demon Souls, so I'm gonna have to put them as never played. But in terms of the ones that I have played, from favorite to least favorite, I would say Bloodborne and Elden Ring kind of tie for first right now. It's hard for me to pick between them. But if you made me pick, I'm still going to say Bloodborne right now, just because I haven't beaten Elden Ring yet. But to kind of tie for favorite, then I would probably say that Dark Souls 3 is right behind that, then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2. So Dark Souls 2 would probably be my least favorite out of the ones I have played. Is that the right contraption? I'm hoping that was the right thingy. Wee! Where the fuck was the door at now? I don't remember. I am big dumb. Was it back here? It was back here, wasn't it? Yes, okay. Let me go rest at Grace and we'll go see what this boss was and see if I wasted my time. This should be fun. I'm gonna throw my head at a boss for a minute. And as usual, we respond with violence. We always respond with violence. The things I'm waiting to come out are MW2, Elden Ring DLC, and GTA 6. I would totally be hyped for Elden Ring DLC, and not gonna lie, the more I think about it, the more I kind of want... Why are you stuttering? The more I kind of want MW2, because I want a Call of Duty multiplayer. It's been a while since I've played one, and had a lot of fun with it. And MW2 looks fire, so I will probably be getting that. Probably not right away, but I'll probably be picking that up sometime near the end of the year. Oh, another one of you. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking hell, this nightmare monster. I hate these things. Ah, god. No. I don't like you. I really don't like you, lady. Oh, you are very, very spongy. Or not spongy. Obviously spongy. Very weak. Very fragile. Oh, you bitch. Fuck you. Let's just miss each other repeatedly. This is a fight. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Okay, lady, you're almost dead. Please die. You're very weak. You're not very strong. Oh yeah, just missed the post. There we go. Guys, that was too difficult. That was way too hard. Don't play Demon Souls, it's not worth your time. I've looked at it, it doesn't really seem like one I want to play. Not that I think it's awful, but I just don't think it's one I want to play. Fire materials. Is there any actual stuff down here? Sometimes there's a chest, I guess not. Okay. Thanks, Cave. This was fun. The highest Demon Souls is worth. It's the forest demon from Zack and Friends. Wait, what? I've never watched that song or seen that. Whatever the fuck that is. But now, personally, El Shadow Demon Souls doesn't really seem like one I want to play. Well, I think it's bad, like I said, just doesn't really look like one I want to play. In Therapy, have you watched the teaser trailer for that Velma show coming out? It looks so bad. I have not. I have not seen it. I was in VC with Nier and a few other people when they were bringing it up for the first time, and I learned about it, and it sounded absolutely atrocious. Okay, so I was there. I was looking for Sacred Tears, that's right. I remember now. I was looking for Sacred Tears. That's why I was out here to begin with. And then I found this hole. Jesus fucking Christ. I get so distracted in this game. It's not good for someone with ADHD. I get so fucking distracted. I also fought the boss there, I believe. Didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure it was the boss at this Erd tree and I killed him. Thought I did anyway. Let's go double check. Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, there would have been a boss here, and I definitely killed them. They are dead. Cool. So, where the fuck was the other one? The other one was over here somewhere on that map that I looked at. I don't fucking know, but we're gonna go look for a minute. Easy Money, it's an Adult Swim cartoon, basically Zack and Friends. I will, I guess, if I remember to, try to look at that, but never watched it, so I don't understand the reference. Do I jump? Can I jump? Probably not. That'd probably be a terrible idea. Over here looks better. Get down. There we go. Fuck you, goats. Yeah, here. Or sheep, whatever. Go away. Little bitches. So, yeah, it was over here somewhere on that map. I have no idea. Oh, one of those fucking giant bastards. Holy shit. Okay. I need to get on top of you somehow. Do you have those thingies? Do you have the thingies I have to break? I don't know. I will see. Bing bong ding dong. Oh, you do have the stuff. Let me get it up. Break the stuff up. Come on. Fuck you. Oh. God, you're slow. Those are how big your steps are. They're not very big steps. here. Back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Step on this range. Break it. Don't step on me. Please don't step on me. Why not? Eh. You gonna fall or what? You good, bro? You just kind of stopped. Come on, buddy. Come down. You can do it. Come on, buddy. I can't reach that shit. God damn it. Come here. Back. Are you coming down yet or not? Well, I guess he's coming down now. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Okay. Thank you. I did it. Yo, what's up? What's up, Zombie Fan? I appreciate you stopping by. And you too, Gundalf. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How you doing, homie? I hope you're well. How you doing, Golden Apples? I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm going to be watching videos in a little bit. Oh, that's right. That's what these things do. Well, I say that, but I don't really know what the fuck they do. I just know it has something to do with the fucking souls of bosses or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what that does. I'll figure it out someday. Not today. This is what I mean. I got completely sidetracked. Again. Jesus Christ. Who's this group of fuckheads up here? I don't care about the bats. I want to know what the fuck these guys are. Hello? Who the fuck are you? They don't have heads. You don't have heads. Very interesting. Ow! Fuck off. Go away. Leave me alone. This is a church. Is there a thing? Hey, it is a thing. Let's go. Perfect. I did it. Next time you find one of these guys, I recommend using Torrent. It's a much faster way of dealing with them. You mean the giant stone guys? Because I was on the horse at first, and it felt like it was taking fucking longer. But, yeah. If that's what you're talking about. If not, I don't know what you're talking about in terms of dealing with who. I mean, these motherfuckers? Because I haven't fought them before. Hi, buddy. Oh, okay. Well, I can do that too, bitch. You ain't special. Alright, well, they ain't fuck all. Good, man. Glad to hear. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I hit 1K and shit. Channel's doing well. I'm doing pretty good so far. Fuck off, bat. But yeah, I'm glad to see you stopping by again, homie. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Stupid bats. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about the epic funny Bell House guys. Yeah. I felt like it was taking longer on Torrent for some reason, but I mean, I don't know. As long as he comes down, I don't give a shit. Hey, buddy, where are you? There's the tower. Finally, I can return to our home, bathed in rays of gold. What the fucking... You talking about that thing? I took it down. You're welcome. Everything down there looks depressing. Well, I got that one. So I got the... Oh, wait, I didn't use the sacred tier. I should do that. I should be smart and use the sacred tier. That would be the smart person thing to do. Brr. Let me in. Seat. Flasks. Yes. There we go. How strong are they? They're +5 now. That's much better than +1. Much better than +1. Jesus Christ. To think. I ran around. I got up to fucking here, guys. I fought, what is her name? Renali, whatever the fuck, that bitch at Hogwarts. I fought her. I got to the Turtle Pope before I decided to like, hey, let's come down here and look for the sacred tears I didn't find. Because I had none. I had fucking none. I was just suffering. This entire time. I had plenty of flasks. I had like no tears. Oh good, another one of these fucking things. What is here? What is here and why? Oh, boy. Well, no harm in trying. The imp seal is in effect. I see. There is a thingy. Do I have any keys? I have keys. Let's go. It was lost with use. Are you... You guys are chasing me. Okay. You have fun with that. I'm gonna go in the Evergale. The Evergay. What's the deal with the giant stone turtle? I have no idea what they do. They're some weird creatures, and they let you do something when you take them down. They've got like a special room on top of them. What the fuck are you? Hello? Well, you don't seem too bad. Very floaty. Okay. Reminding me of a Bloodborne. Okay, you just like to... Ah, no. I don't like that. Ow. Okay. Never mind, I take back what I said. You could be bad. I don't know what that effect does when it builds up. I don't think I want to know. Fuck. No. Come here, little bitch. Come on. Come on. Can't backstab you? That's dumb. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I don't like where this is going, lady. You're turning into a fucking ice spout arena. Oh, I really don't like where this is going. And stutter. Please don't stutter. Please don't stutter. Please stutter. No. Oh, fuck you, lady. I don't want to know what happens when that bar fills up. Oh, okay, it's just frostbite. It's not that bad. I want to, like, not. Okay, ow, ow. Can we not? Alright. You're just gonna keep dancing around my nose. That's not fair. Ow. How am I not dead? Come on, lady. This is, getting a little old. Jesus Christ. I don't like you. I underestimated you at first, and now I don't like you. Fuck you. Ow. Oh, don't stutter. Please don't stutter. Not a good time for stutter. Please die. How are you not dead? How? How? How did the poke avoid you? Thank you. Fuck you. Stupid bitch. First try, easy every time. Red Radigan Sig, whatever the wahoo. I don't like where this is going. I didn't either, but I did it. Apparently I did it. Good for me. Yay. Good job, team. I'm gonna go back to the site of grace and rest because, ow. These guys, yeah, they're just chilling. You have fun there. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. I am going to take a rest. There we go. Lemon squeezy, exactly. It was very easy. First try, easy every time, guys. I am the best. Totally the best. Really not just a fucking moron. Okay, this is... Oh, there's a beach down there? You can go down there? Shit, okay, I guess you can. Fuck. Okay. There's a lot of shit out here. Alright then. Well... Let's see, I got what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the last sacred tear down here. And I completed a dungeon in that boss. You think we should go on to videos, y'all? We can go on the videos now if you want, because I was only gonna play this for a little bit anyway. But, doesn't really matter to me. I can keep exploring and doing dumb shit. I can keep picking plants and exploring. I'm just putting that there so I know what direction to go. I still don't know why that guy is just chilling here. It's very confusing. But okay. Let me see what's down here. I'll at least explore this, and then we'll probably go on to videos. Oh, you guys! Oh, hello. Oh, this is all poisoning me. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, and it's one of you things. Yeah, guys, really boring enemy design here. It's fucking... That's really boring. This is really boring looking. Really generic enemy design. Anyway. I don't know why I should come here. Oh, there are items. Picking items. Go away. Is the horse gonna help me? I have no idea. I don't know if he would have prevented me from getting poisoned. Oh, there's a hole here. We'll go down the hole. Yay, door. Okay, hi. You guys follow me. Hi.
It will do no good.
Okay. You good, lady? No, I want to read the message. I wanted to read the message. What is the message? Not talk, read message. So lonely, okay. Try attacking, okay. Yeah, that worked. That worked well. Just beat the shit out of her. Yep. Oh, she's angry now. Thanks. Ow. I don't know what I expected. We good, lady? Oh, you just don't want to talk now. Okay. Well, I guess fuck you then. I don't know why I listened to the message, but I've done it before. No regrets. I don't know what she was doing. The message was not helpful. It told me to hit her, and then I got attacked, and I had no other choice but to kill her. You guys saw, she was coming right for me. I had to do it in self-defense. Clearly. I fucking... Oh, that's right. You can roll into those, can't you? I keep forgetting that. I am dumb. There's a lot of dudes out on that beach right now. Holy fuck. Why is there so many? What are they doing? Why are there so many of you out there? And what are you doing? I want to go investigate. I'm very curious as to why there's just a fucking conga line going on over here. What the fuck are you guys doing? What's happening? What? What are we doing? Why? What the hell is going on here? Okay, hi. What the fuck are you guys doing? Go away. Fuck you. Oh, good. That's that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Fuck you. Not dealing with that. I don't know why there's so many of you. What the hell happened? Jesus. This is just depressing. The whole town went down and they just came up to the beach. It's beach day every day. I have no fucking idea. This is disturbing. Zombie meetup party? Pretty fucking much. That's just weird. I don't understand what they're doing. I'm just looking at the beach. Seeing if there's anything down here. And good, these fucking things again. That's just wonderful. Go away, hentai monsters. Is there nothing down here? There really isn't anything down here. Okay. That's good to know. Go away, beak boy. Have fun. Stuff up there. Okay. And it won't let me open the map. Because there's shit around me. me open the map. Let me do it. Fuck off. There we go. Fast travel back up here. I think I will probably move on to videos now. Don't deserve zombie parties. Never ends well for the human. I mean, he did chomp on me, to be fair. He did chomp down on me. Y'all guys think Rainy, the Hogwarts boss, gives Firehead? I don't know, dude. I didn't think about it. Jesus. Not exactly my type of bitch with that yee-ass cap she got going on, but you know, if you like her, you do you. I ain't gonna judge. Oh, fuck. Come on now, you can stop with the black screen anytime, not computer. It does this every time I close Elden Ring. There we go. Okay, let me switch over to this for a second while I open up a tab that I need to open. Do what I gotta do. Yeah. Change it so it's not a fucking flashbang. And okay, back over to chilling. Alright. This buffoon. Wait, why computer does black fade? No, it doesn't. Fucking, what the fuck? Down bad for Rainy. Look at this guy, this fool. Yeah. Alright, so I think we were going to at least take a look at one of Mayo's videos, and then we were going to have a look at probably Avid Alchemist, because he's funny. He funny. And we're gonna have a fun time laughing at him, but I want to see if... I don't know if I'm gonna watch the full video, but we're going to see if I watch the full video. Oh, nice capitalization. Nice spelling. Don't mind that. Where the fuck was it? What the I am not watching that, ever. I am never watching that. That is an hour of my life I'm never gonna get back, Mayo. Why the fuck would anyone want to watch that? Anyway, moving on. I've already seen this enough times. I don't know if I really want to watch it on stream right now. But, I was gonna take a look at the Hyper Demon as the Doom Eternal of Devil Daggers video. But not as... Rainy is banging, but not as banging as Psyche. Ayo. Love you, femboy. Mwah. I love it when Nier left. What the fuck? I wouldn't say that. I'd say I love his femboy juice, but, you know. Phrase it however you want, I guess, Buzzley. Hey, did Potato tell you about Avid? He didn't tell me about him, but, like, well, he did and he didn't, but, like, I know about him through Potato, yes. Oh my god, a bot. Jesus Christ, a bot. Hey, thanks, Nier. Thank you. Fuck the bots. You got to it before I did. I heard lactation, so I had to. Fair enough, Buzzley. Alright, but yeah, I was gonna at least try to take a look at this video. I haven't watched it at all off stream or anything. And I don't know what to think of it, so we're gonna just have a look at this. We are going to see what this is about. Can I get 1080, please? Okay. Fuck. I have to check the volume, too. God damn it, I'm being dumb.
I got you. I know some of you are sitting there with
That is very loud.
your blood boiling just reading that title. You make it so easy. Well, now that I've...
Okay, that immediately comes off as a fucking troll. Oh my god. Okay. The first 10 seconds, he's like, yeah, I got y'all. I'm trolling y'all. I got your blood. What the fuck, Mayo? God, this is why nobody likes you.
I got you. I know some of you are sitting there with your blood boiling just reading that title. You make it so easy. Well, now that...
Quite literally being a troll. Quite literally being a fucking... What else? What other way are you supposed to take that than him trying to get under your skin and being like, haha, you fell for it. Like, you took my bait, bitch. Like, what? That's like, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of? That's trying to be antagonistic. That's the word. He's trying to be antagonistic. Like, what the fuck? Also, congrats, Psychonautic, on 1K. Thanks, Buzzley. I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate it from everybody, guys. Thank y'all. I really do. But he's becoming Joker. He really is. Like, he really is just YouTube's worst reviewer because of this type of shit. The hard cope? No wonder he lost 2K subs. I mean, pretty much. The first 10 seconds, he's already being an antagonistic little shit.
That I've gone with that title, I guess I might as well try to make it work. Let's see. Hyperdemon is the Doom Eternal of Devil Daggers, and that's actually not a hard comparison to make. Now
I just want to note I don't know anything about this game, so I don't know how much I'm gonna have to say about it. But to be fair, I didn't know anything about Sifu either, and I talked about that for almost 2 hours. So,
that I think about it. To refresh, Devil Daggers came out in 2016, and I was late to the party, just playing it last year. It's phenomenal. It's a fast wave-based shooter where you have to survive as long as you can. Certain enemies show up at certain times, and so the more you play it, the more you remember who's coming when to develop strategies. It's a leaderboard-based game, and it's all by times. Survive as long as you can, and the game gets crazier and crazier. You kill enemies that drop red orbs, and you absorb them to power up your projectile. Hyperdemon looks like Devil Daggers, but having trippy visuals. One could be excused for thinking...
I do not know what Devil Daggers is. I feel like I should look into that. Hold up. I'm going to very quickly look that up. Fucking hell. What the hell is that? What is this game? Okay, I guess I could see that comparison. I guess I can see the comparison he's trying to make, where it being like this, but trippier. I guess I can kind of see that comparison. That's fair. Also, fucking... Hold up a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. My roommate was at my door for a second. No, not piss break. My roommate was at my door. He wanted to ask me something. But anyway, I thought he wanted something, and that's why I went to the be right back screen, but no, he was just asking me a question. Anyway, back to the video.
They're basically the same game at first glance. You're on the same kind of circular arena, shooting out of a
I just realized that sounds a hell of a lot louder. What the fuck did I do?
hand, absorbing red orbs, enemies come in waves. It's the same thing, right? It most certainly is not. Whereas Devil Daggers is a game based on survival, Hyperdemon is a game based on aggressive efficiency, maximizing damage. The leaderboard is not based on time, it's...
Okay. He quite literally just described part of the difference between Doom Eternal and Ultra Kill, and he can't see that. Where it would be more defensive in Doom. I'm not saying it's that defensive, it's very aggressive, but it's like, it's more of a survival resource thing, whereas Ultra Kill, it's just about maximizing your damage proficiency. That's... What the fuck, Mayo? What the fuck? Oh my god! Like, you're supposed to be fast and stylish in Ultra Kill, that's the point of it. It's not supposed to be like a survival resource thing. So he can't see it between those games, but he can see it here? I don't understand this, man. I really don't.
It's based on a value calculated by killing enemies. The better you get at destroying everything around you, the higher the value gets. And when you die, that value is set as your score. If you play it like Devil Daggers, just try...
You are clone How are you that fucking oblivious, my guy? Oh no. He just described an end of level rank for it too. It's basically... Oh, fuck. How does he not know? How does he not see that? How does he not see? He is describing, like, the differences between Doom and Ultra Kill right now for these games. How does he not fucking know? How is he able to see it with this and not those games? Fucking how? Take a shot every time Mayo contradicts himself without realizing it? Bro, I'd be fucking dead by now already, and we're not even 2 minutes in.
Trying to survive, you won't move the value much. You could play for 10 minutes and get a much lower score than...
That's quite literally what Ultra Kill does! You can play to survive, i.e. lane play, the piercer, the fucking charge shot pistol, but you're not gonna move your end of level score or the style meter very fucking much. You are quite literally describing that. How are you this fucking blatantly stupid?
than someone who played for 30 seconds, if that person did a lot more damage in their time. But I don't recommend actually playing Hyperdemon like that at first. I recommend just trying to survive. You need to get used to...
Oh my god. Why couldn't you just say that about I don't get this, man. If it's a game that's trying to force you to do that, it's okay to play like that then. Regardless of trying to play to survive. You're trying to get better at the game's mechanics either way. I don't understand you.
To the game, not just the visuals, but the mechanics. There's a lot going on here. Here's where you start to see the Doom Eternal comparison. Devil Daggers had a lot of tech, there to be discovered if you got to play on a high level. A lot of players may just see the game as hopping around and shooting the stream of crap at the monsters until you survive. But the more you played, the more you would find that hopping diagonally increased your speed. Tapping fire shoots a blast like a shotgun. Jumping and shooting it at the ground propelled you into the air. There was all this interesting high-level tech that opened up really interesting strategies for the gameplay.
Yet you were unable to see any of that fucking in Ultra Kill? You just criticized it for its lane play and said it didn't... What the fuck? I'm sorry, what the fuck? I am baffled by this man right now. I didn't know what to expect going into this video, but ooh, damn, this is... He likes in-depth tech and stylish combat and all that shit in this game. Because, what? He really doesn't give a reason why he likes it in this over fucking Ultra Kill, but apparently Ultra Kill does it bad. I don't fucking get this, man. Yo, what's up? What's up, Wolf? Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Double standards pretty fucking much. Ultra Kill is a literal goldmine of tech. I mean, it is. There's a shit ton of stuff in that game that I can't even execute yet. I really gotta actually play the sandbox mode in that game. I gotta fuck around in there and actually learn how to do stuff. He's literally describing Ultra Kill. I haven't played Ultra Kill, but even I know he's describing it. He pretty much is. Outside of the, like, playing to survive thing, but I mean, like, even then, everybody's trying to survive no matter what game they're playing, obviously, because death is a punishment in games. You don't want to be punished, you want to do well. So even if you're playing to be, you know, playing for the tech and to be stylish and whatever, that doesn't mean you're not trying to survive. So I really don't understand that point he tries to make in this game over something like Ultra Kill. It really just doesn't make any sense to me. Why is it okay in this game, but Ultra Kill doesn't do it well? Oh boy, I just joined, and already I can tell by the title is 1000% Mayo, yeah. Anyways, I am back from my workout. What's up, Fred Doomer? Hope you had a good workout, homie. I haven't played Ultra Kill. It's a really fun, fast-paced, like, movement shooter thing. Like, if you like games like Doom Eternal and shit, I feel like you'd like it, but it's way faster than Doom Eternal. There's a lot more tech in it. Mayo really makes all of our channels more appealing. He's really fun to clown on, isn't he?
Now take those high-level strategies and develop an entire game around them. That's what Hyperdemon does.
That's what fucking Ultra Kill did, and you didn't like it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. You liked it, but you're very backhanded with the way you review the game and say that it doesn't encourage people to play like that. What about this game encourages people to play like that when you were literally telling them that they need to play to survive over playing for the stylish combat? I really don't understand your points here, because you could do both in either. It's... Ultra Kill is DMC combined with Quake, yeah. I guess that's the best way to put it. I never really think to describe it like that, but it is a really fun, fast shooter. I recommend looking into it. It's a fun game. What's the review about, and how many mayo jars out of 10 do you give it? It is called Hyper Demon is the Doom Eternal of Devil Daggers, and so far I'm giving it... I'm gonna rate it a... I'm gonna rate it a Sifu out of a Doom Eternal. That is my rating.
That's our first Doom comparison. When id Software looked at how good players played Doom 2016, moving around a lot, using a lot of weapon variety, they said, hey, we should make our next game encourage that stuff more. So they implemented tighter systems of ammo management and created enemy weak points for fast kill strategies to show off the fun playstyle the game offers. And they tutorialized these systems to make sure players know what the hell is going on, since many of them probably had never seen anything like it before. As director Hugo Martin stated, it's not about figuring out what to do, it's about executing it. That's more or less what...
That's a really weird statement. It's not about figuring out what to do, it's about executing it. It's kind of oxymoronic, though. Because in order to execute it, you need to figure it out. It's kind of like you're constantly doing it as you're learning. You're learning to execute things better. You're never just done learning and just executing things. You're always constantly getting better. It's kind of the entire premise of playing a game like that. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't. I hope Mayo never touches DMC3. I hope he never touches DMC again in general. A Mayo out of Sifu. Curb, say hi, by the way. Yo, what's up, guys? I appreciate it. You too, Misfit. Bruh. Yeah, exact. Like, it's a massive bruh moment. Meat Guzzles Doom. He really does meat guzzle Doom, and I really don't understand that quote. If Hugo actually said that, I would question that man. Yeah, I do too. If that's an actual Hugo Martin quote, you know, no offense to the guy, I love Doom Eternal still, but, like, I don't agree with that quote. That's a bit of a weird quote, because that's very oxymoronic. You're implying that there's an end to the learning process, which... There's like a soft cap, I guess you could say. Like, there's only so much you can learn, but you're constantly going to be getting better at executing things. You're never done learning how to execute things. So that's just really, I don't know, it's really stupid, in my opinion. I tune in and the first thing I hear is Mayo spatting nonsense. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Doom Eternal has way too many tutorials. I would agree. There's a few too many tutorials in that game. Especially with the fact that they give you tutorials during the loading screens as well. Like, that game just fucking spoon feeds you its mechanics. Hasn't Mayo claimed multiple times that he doesn't like being overwhelmed? Yes. As he has. What exactly overwhelms him when Doom Eternal doesn't? I don't know. It's a double standard, because he bitched about that shit in Elden Ring. Like, it's too overwhelming, there's too many tutorials and stuff, but then apparently in Elden Ring at the same time there wasn't enough tutorials telling him what to do and where to go. But then there was too many tutorials about all the items and shit. Like, he just needs to make up his fucking mind, because obviously he likes hand-holding. He just doesn't like being overwhelmed. I don't know. I guess it's just dependent on what agitates his fucking ADHD. That's my fucking guess. Mayo makes Nudum, Doom 4, and afterwards community look bad, which in turn makes makes the Doom community look bad. Yeah. He really does just, like, have a really bad, like, perception about him. Like, it kind of taints the perception of the Doom community. Because, I mean, for fuck's sakes, it did it to me, too.
What Hyper Demon has done here. All the interesting high-level tactics of Devil Daggers have been expanded upon and actually explained and integrated into the core gameplay loop. The shotgun blast, which doesn't really feel that useful when you first start playing Devil Daggers, now feels incredibly useful right from the get-go. There's a training section that goes through every step of advanced movement.
Okay, so what about the shotgun and Ultra Kill didn't feel useful to you over the pistol? Oh, because the Piercer can crowd control too. You make no sense to me. You really don't.
Offense and defense. There's a quick dodge mechanic based on recognizing an enemy's flashing eyes. There's an enemy weak point where if...
Oh, no. No, hang on, no.
Dodge mechanic based on recognizing an enemy's flashing eyes. There's an...
So... I can think of another enemy that has a quick reaction-based mechanic based on flashing eyes. Can you guys think of one? Because I can. I turned off the tutorials after getting into the game, so it feels like the old Doom game, but I wish I can remove the extra lives. I know why they're there, but I want an option to turn them off. That's fair. I could understand why people wouldn't want to always play with extra lives. Also, to add onto the intro he did for this video, I don't understand how he can pull the shit like that and not expect hostility. It's the same energy with Ultra Kill fans. I agree. That's exactly what I meant when I said we're like 10 seconds in and he's trying to be antagonistic already, but then he'll bitch when he receives hostility. It's like, Mayo, what do you expect? You're going to get hostility if you try agitating people regardless. Like, oh, I got you guys. I really got you. I really got under your skin with the title, didn't I? It's like, how do you expect to not be met with hostility then? What the fuck? The Marauder and exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like, what other fucking enemy does he think of? Mind Flayer, Gabriel, Phil, Steelkern, Sentries, Minos Prime. They have flashes, yeah, I know. I was about to get into that, Nier. That's why I was trying to talk about the Marauder. Is because he's going to talk about that in this game, and he praises it, and he's going to talk about that in Doom Eternal. He never once brings that up in fucking Ultra Kill, because you have to parry, and we all know how he feels about parries. So he's not going to mention or praise the pretty much an identical mechanic, or at least, you know, a reaction-based timed mechanic based on flashing eyes of an enemy or some shit. He's, you know, it's a bit of a double standard. It's just, that's all I'm trying to say. I did not get any sort of frustration out of the title, just a minuscule amount of disappointment. Yeah, I know, but that's... You get the point, though, like, it's still trying to be antagonistic.
Enemy weak point, where if you dash into the spawner crystal at the right moment, you insta-kill it and stop it from spawning a bunch of small enemies. And there's another...
Oh my god. There's this type of tech in Ultra Kill, but you said it didn't fucking matter, essentially, because my lame play, my piercer pistol, style meter arbitrary. Like, get some fucking perspective. Ew, but okay. Thank you again, Nier. Okay, I'm going to ask a question relating to Ultra Kill. When Mayo got the shotgun, did he actually immediately switch back to the pistol because pistol too OP? I wasn't watching his stream, but that's the common consensus, so... Remember when Mayo made decent videos? I don't either. I know he made a couple good videos, but I wouldn't say he overall used to make decent videos. Mayo, I suck at parries. Also Mayo, parries, and Sifu. He literally conflated the shotgun's crowd control with the piercer's pierce shot. Yeah, because, you know, the piercer is totally relatable to the projectile boosting. Those are totally going to achieve the exact same thing every time. Right, guys?
Enemy, where if you dash under him, it drops him to the ground, exposing his weak points to you. More movement options have been added, there's now a dash mechanic, the only thing we're missing is a grappling hook. And not
Of course he wants a grappling hook.
Everything is explained, there's still other strategies and enemies to discover. Much like Doom Eternal, the game has become incredibly more vertical. You have a double dagger jump, shooting the shotgun blast twice at the ground, and then you air dash and bounce in the air a second time. There's a ground pound, which reminds me of the one from Ultra Kill. It bounces enemies in the air just like Ultra Kill does. So you can definitely see how the...
Okay. Ultra Kill comparison. Let's go. The fuck, Mayo? I don't get you. So, you can admit that this game can be compared to Ultra Kill on some level. Then what's your fucking issue with Ultra Kill? I know, duh, I do actually like the game, but it's got these issues. Well, I could say the exact same thing about Doom Eternal, and at this point, this fucking game too. From the looks of it. I don't get your point. Ban the nasty bot? Yeah, Nier got it. But, I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. It's Ultra Kill reference. I mean, better than a Doom Eternal reference, at least. Doom 2016 had the same issue as Ultra Kill. You can just spam the super shotgun and you'd be fine. You can technically fucking do that in Doom Eternal. You can just... There's nothing stopping you outside of the arbitrary ammo count, which is still unlimited. You're stuck on a timer. That's it. You can still do lane play in Doom Eternal. There's nothing different about it there. Evil Mayo, hey guys, it's Under the Ranch, and today I will objectively analyze Ultra Kill with my consistent critical standards. Now, Evil Mayo would be between the Miracle Whip. No, not every game needs a grappling hook, I will agree.
The comparison works. Both games were directly influenced by the high-level fun playstyles of people playing the original games. and then designed their new mechanics to complement that. The speed is increased, the movement and verticality is increased, the aggression is increased. I'll stop the comparison there and continue with how the game works. Visually, it's going to take some time to get used to. Just looking at it can be kind of difficult, but once you're focused, once you know what you're doing, it all starts to work, for me at least. You need to play the training mode
I
first.
mean, I like the trippy visuals. I don't know how well they work on a gameplay level, though, but, I mean, I kind of like the trippy visuals. I said this before, Mayo's only brain cell is like Emily. His brain cell is away. That's actually funny as fuck. I'm gonna pin that. That's funny. Chainsaw go brrr, yeah. Okay, sorry if I sound like Mayo, but I don't really blame him. Grappling hooks are honestly probably the most fun item in every game. Yeah, but I don't think it's, like, I didn't ask for a grappling hook in Proteus. I don't think every first-person shooter needs it. I'm not gonna complain if it gets one, but I don't think every fucking game needs a grappling hook. You can basically beat him, go Heat Blast, Plasma Rifle, and Doom Eternal, and use no other weapon. You pretty much can. Like, the Plasma Rifles even would have been a more effective example to that guy's point in that video, like the Sigel video where he uses the heavy cannon. No, it's not. It's over the ketchup. I'm gonna call him Between the Miracle Whip personally, but you know, to each their own. Above the Miracle Whip, over the mustard makes better videos. Bruh. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, congrats on 1K. Thanks, Jordan Boy. What's up, homie? I appreciate it. Proteus needs a style meter, ignores the endgame rank, which by Mayo standards is a style meter. Exactly. It just... And he said that this game pretty much has one too, by that standard. Over the mustard, what about Between the Relish? God, the fucking condiment. The condiment names are so funny.
First, there's so much to learn. I suggest you dedicate half an hour to just learning what the hell is going on. Killing enemies drops red orbs. If you stop firing, you'll pull them in, and they make your projectile stronger. It degrades as you use it, and you'll need to pull in more. You can also hold right-click to convert orbs into a laser shot instead of absorbing them, which does more damage based on how many orbs you attract, I think. If you aim at the ground...
You think? Did you not bother looking that up at all? You made a review. Why didn't you look that up at all? Mayo constantly brings up Doom when talking about any game. Also, Mayo, why do people keep acting like I'm so obsessed with Doom Eternal? I know. He literally bitched at people for... He literally bitched saying, like, y'all are obsessed with Doom Eternal when people were calling him out on his Ultra Kill shit, yet here he is in another video making Doom Eternal comparisons. It's like, where, you know, stop the fucking cap and stop the deflection, Mayo. Vanquish needs a style meter. Sees a score style meter that tracks your points. I love how Mayo has become our new favorite lolcow. I mean, he's not... He is a lolcow, that's for sure, and he's definitely one of my favorites, but I have my own personal lolcow, to be fair. But Mayo makes a good lolcow, I won't lie. Good DMC is so good. Or DMC3 is so good. I still have to try DMC. Especially, I'm probably going to start with 3 too, so... Under the Mayo proves why mayonnaise is not an instrument. Mayo does no research? Color me shocked. Yeah, I know, right? Gay Emma, what's up, Gay Emma? I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. We got 25 viewers here. Big ups, everybody. I appreciate y'all stopping by for the 1K stream. You think isn't something you should say in a review? Yeah, I know. It really isn't. You should do your fucking research before saying something like that. Or at least try. At least admit, like, hey, I tried looking this up and I couldn't find anything on it. At the very fucking least. That at least shows that you tried to do research. To be honest, the natural evolution went Doom 2016 to Eternal to Ultra Kill. They slowly improved on what made the last one good, and all have banger soundtracks. I agree. I definitely agree that, like, you know, Doom Eternal improved on Doom 2016, and Ultra Kill took a lot of those ideas and took the ideas from, like, DMC and just made its own fucking thing, and it's really fun. DMC 3 is basically a good prequel to start on. That's basically what I've been told, so I'm probably going to start with 3.
The laser turns into a tracking projectile that can hit multiple enemies. If you shoot a laser at a giant red orb, homing missiles come out. Groups of centipedes will regularly spawn in, and if you shoot them, they'll be stunned, indicated by their change in color. You can shoot them more to kill them, or keep them in stun. You'll want to kill them quick, because if they come out of stun, they're coming right for you. While they're stunned, you can also jump or dash into them, which will kill them and shoot you into the air. This is going to be one of your main sources of air mobility.
That's actually really cool. I kind of like that mechanic. Like, despite Mayo's review and shit on this game, I kind of like the game itself. It looks fun.
You'll find power-ups that level up your projectile in slow time, and they can be picked up in the air. That's really good because these big snakes will sometimes wrap themselves around the power-up, so you can bounce off a stunned centipede, or shoot your shotgun blast downwards to boost yourself up, and then dash into the power-up. Really cool stuff. You'll see that sometimes enemies flash in red on the screen, and that's actually your rear view. It's a bit weird at first, but you'll eventually be able to react to seeing things behind you.
The fucking... That is weird. That is weird. What the fuck? Oh, that is a weird mechanic. What the hell? Jesus, that is really weird. How much dislikes does his Elden Ring vid have? I don't think he has an Elden Ring video. Does Mayo have an Elden Ring video? Or do you mean like his apology video? The apology one? Because I don't know how many that one has, to be fair. But yeah, he doesn't have an Elden Ring video, I don't think. Under the Mayo is the same Mayo that Big Ed puts on his hair and deep in his scalp instead of shampoo. What the fuck? I don't know if I understand that reference. The DMC story goes DMC 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. That's a little confusing. I was just told to start with 3, mostly like for the mechanics and stuff anyway. Mayo didn't upload an Elden Ring vid. Yeah, he didn't. I changed my name. How is it? Mayo's Gumdrum. What? Who were you before? What? I don't know. I don't know who you were before, but I like it. It's funny. I love when Mayo tries to talk like he's he's the one with the information. It's so cute. Yeah, especially when he admits he didn't do his fucking research. Eyes hurt from watching? Yeah, it's not... The visuals here aren't for everybody. And like I said, I don't know how they look. Or, I don't know how they would feel, like, during gameplay, because I haven't played this game. But, I kind of like how it looks, personally, but that's just me. I kind of like trippy visuals and stuff, but I don't know how well they would work on a gameplay level. And I don't blame people for saying that that this would be eye-straining.
And it's very helpful. The game overall is just really good at communicating important information to you. Not just visually, but in the audio department as well. Every action has a clear, distinct sound, so you always know what's happening.
Okay, well, if it had good audio cues, I don't really know why you'd need the weird red rear view thing. Like, it shows you what's behind you with a red flashing, like, model. That just seems weird. I don't know. That I don't like. That's just really weird. Fun fact, the reason why people don't like the Mayo Man is because whenever he says something and instead of stating it as an opinion, he treats it as a fact, does no research, then calls people unreasonable. There's even more to it than that. Like, I tried to go in depth as I could in my little, like, 5-minute rant in my second Mayo video. And, because, you know, like, after the Sifu shit, I talked about, like, YouTube's worst reviewer, that whole thing. I tried to be as in-depth as I could while keeping it short about why I think he's just overall a bad reviewer. Because he really is. If you're curious about Big Ed, search Big Ed Mayo. He's on 90 Day Fiancé. What the fuck? I might do that on my own time. I'm jealous of Mayo's IQ. I want a drip tray and 3 handlers, too. The fucking brutality, Misfit. Goddamn. How many different sound cues are there? Would be nice to know. Yeah, he doesn't specify. But he praises the audio cues in this, but apparently it still needs a fucking visual indicator in front of you for what's behind you. It's in first-person view. That's why he didn't say anything about it. What? A red indicator that's behind you that tells you that there's enemies behind you. Didn't he criticize God of War having that? Well, yeah, God of War's third person, though. This is really weird.
Even approaching the edge of the arena has a sound effect, muffling everything around you, warning you that you're getting too close.
okay. I mean, I don't mind the audio design in this, but I haven't played it, so I can't really speak on how effective that is, personally. I couldn't add more 200-word limit, that's fair. I'm gonna recommend Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3 to Mayo. Fucking, I do it, I guess. I don't give a fuck, as long as it's not a game I care about. Letter limit, my bad. Yeah, no, you good. It's character limit, I know what you meant. Reminds me of God of War 2018, where you have a dumb arrow on Kratos to indicate where enemies are about to attack from. That sounds really stupid. That sounds weird. That just sounds weird. Hyperdemon really has that creepy sound stuff going on with no music, yeah. Like, I don't mind the audio design in this, but I can't speak for how effective it is. And also, yeah, I could criticize, why the fuck is there no music? I don't even know what I'm hearing. I don't know either, because I haven't played the fucking game. So that's why I'm not being too hard on it. I haven't played the fucking game. I don't know what these sounds mean. He's not doing a good job of describing it to me. This is why you shouldn't give mayonnaise a video game controller. I seriously don't know what the fuck I'm listening to.
One of the best aspects of Hyperdemon strategy is with the guys that suck in orbs. If these guys are on the board, orbs will be attracted to them instead of you, so you want to kill them quickly so you can get the orbs to level up your projectile. Remember, they have a weakness if you dash under them and you can kill them quickly. But, and this is the interesting thing, if you leave them alone, after they pull in a few orbs, they'll drop a bomb. You can pick it up with right click and hurl it across the board. So you gotta decide, are you gonna kill them so you can level up with orbs? Or are you gonna leave one of these guys alive so you can use bombs? It's a really interesting aspect of this game's strategy. You'll spend some time getting all this memorized, it's a lot to take in. You'll start to rise up the leaderboard as you get more comfortable with the controls and strategy.
You mean the style meter board, Mayo? It's a style meter. It's the end of level rank. I'm gonna call it a style meter. Hell sounds. Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on the game's sound design too much because I haven't played it. I can't speak for how good it is. Fuck off, bot. Ah, god damn it. Fuck off, bot. Go away. But yeah, I'm not gonna harp on the sound design too much, but, you know, he doesn't do a good job of breaking it down either. It sounds like a child beating on a metal pan. Oh god, I want to see that, Meat Canyon making fun of Mayo. Wait, who? What? Who making fun of me? I don't follow. We have a bot? Yeah, the bot's dealt with. The bots are taking over. I mean, it's fucking... I haven't had this bad of bots on my channel before. They only started showing up, like, last stream or something. Mayo stands when they watch his videos without doing research. This is fine. Dude, Mayo stands are some of the dumbest. I fucking can't with them.
But for me, the game really clicked when I started to focus on the spawning system. There's a set order for things to spawn. But unlike Devil Daggers, which was time-based, Hyperdemon has you controlling spawns with enemy kills. Let's look at the board as it is here.
Okay.
This large spawner will puke out small enemies until you kill it. And you'll see that two other enemies are set to spawn next, a snake and a group of centipedes. They will not appear until I kill the giant spawner. I'm just running around here doing nothing, killing the small spawns that appear, and nothing is progressing. When I kill the spawner, you see the next enemies start to take form and flash right before they appear.
It just sounds like basic games. What? It just sounds like a basic video game philosophy. More enemies show up after you deal with the last ones. What? What are you talking about? How is this unique? What the fuck? Mayo stands exist? I sadly do. Go to his fucking Discord server and you will find some of the most interesting retards you have ever met. You never heard of Meat Canyon? Yeah, you should give him a watch someday. He's a great tuber. Yeah, I've not heard of him. I will look into him. Meat Canyon is a guy who does very interesting animations. I will have to look into them. I have not heard of them. I wonder what other game has an enemy that spawns enemies? Oh, I don't fucking know. It's not like there's a bunch of fucking games like that. I will give 1 point to Mayo, and that's him not reporting videos like Yondev. That's fair. I mean, that's a Bit of a weird, like, bar to set, though, because you're pretty much saying, at least he's not Quantum. At least he doesn't copyright strike people. Like, we would fucking hope not. Meat Canyon makes grotesque animations of celebrities and YouTubers. That sounds interesting. Okay. What the fuck? As a former Mayo subscriber, his Titanfall 2 review was what started his downfall for me. For me, it was his, how Halo ruined first-person shooters video. That was, like, the real start of it for me. I used to be subscribed to him as well, back before that nonsense. Archvile? Yeah, I know, exactly. And that's not the only game that has an enemy that spawns other enemies.
Now that they're on the board, we start to see another enemy coming in, but he is not going to appear until we kill someone else. So I'll kill the snake, and as he dies, the next thing flashes and appears. Now we have the guy that pulls in red orbs. The next guy loads in, and it's another giant spawner. But again, he won't officially be on the board until I kill someone else. So I'm gonna kill this group of centipedes real quick. There's one, there's another, and we're gonna...
This just sounds like basic video games. What the fuck? Oh, what the fucking... What are you talking about, you stupid moron? Oh my god. What are you talking about? The only thing that's, like, mildly unique about this is you get to see a silhouette of the enemy before they spawn. Whoop-de-shit. Okay? Actually, come to think about it, that's a lot more like the Archvile than I think it is. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, Mayo. I don't understand why you're giving this so much attention right now. True, it is a low bar, maybe. I should try Vegan Teacher. Fair enough. I watched his game journalist videos back in the day. What, Mayo has game journalist videos? Mayo has game journalist videos? Please tell me that's a fuck... Please tell me he does not have game journalist fucking videos on here. What the fuck what do you mean? What are they? What? What are his game journalist videos? Mayo when a game takes after Doom Eternal. Mayo perfection, as in the meme image. Oh yeah. Perfection. It'd like Mayo... It's like Mayo loves Doom so much, he just gives every other game a 0 to 10 so he can worship his precious game. Well, he likes a few select games, to be fair. Outside of Doom Eternal. I think Mayo should work at IGN. I don't even know if I'd want him there. The videos make fun of game journalists. Mayo's Doom and Gloom is eternal. Mayo's Doom and Gloom is eternal. That's funny as fuck. I used to be a Mayo fan. I used to be as well. I used to be subbed to him at one point. There's, like... As long as you can admit that he became stupid. Might be referring to the Marauder video where he criticizes Skill Up, Upper Echelon, and Griffin. Maybe. Oh, okay, you are talking about that one. Alright. I thought you meant he had an actual video talking about game journalists, because if that was the case, that would have been the ultimate fucking irony.
Chase down this third guy and get him off the board. Now we see the giant spawner come in after all 3 centipedes are dead. Realizing that this is the rhythm of the game helps immensely, because you start to take note of what's coming in next, and you can be prepared to deal with it as you're killing an enemy. For me, it was a game changer being able to identify incoming spawners, because after I kill the enemy that's going to activate the spawner, I can make my way over, double dagger jump, and dash into the crystal when it flashes to insta-kill and prevent the board from being cluttered with all the crap enemies that he would puke out if I allowed him to stay. When I found that rhythm, my score started to skyrocket. I was able to use bombs on centipedes and snakes instead of using them to clear the board of the enemies from the spawners. I was using ground pounds to kill stunned centipedes. The whole game just clicked for me and I started having a blast. I got obsessed, determined to break the top 2000, which I eventually did. And if you own Hyperdemon, there's an amazing replay feature where any player can post a link to their run and you can watch it live in your own game. That's a real classic 90s PC feature and I love it. Hyperdemon is a very high recommendation, guys. Instant Game of the Year contender. If you can...
What the fuck? How? Didn't you say it came out years ago? What? Huh? Fucking what? When did this game come out? When did it, when? When? It came out in 2019. No, did it come out this year? It says here it came out 2022. So maybe it did come out this year. Did it come out this fucking year? I have no fucking idea if it did. Release date September 19th. Okay, maybe it did come out this year then. Thought he said it came out fucking years ago. Either or, how the fuck is that your Game of the Year contender? Mayo's Game of the Year contenders so far are Sifu and Hyperdemon. Like, what is this man? Devil Daggers came out in 2016. Yeah, I know he said that, but I thought he also said this game came out before this year as well. Like, I thought he said that about both of them. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? It's Mayo Eternal Time. What the fuck? Idea, Pixar movie about Mayo jars. About Mayo Jar comes to life, dreaming about playing and reviewing video games. Oscar award-winning picture. This game came out recently. Yeah, I thought he said both games came out. I thought he said both of them came out like a couple of years ago. I know he said the other one was 2016. I thought he said this one was years ago as well. It was this year. Devil Daggers was the one that came out years ago. Yeah, I thought he said it about both of them. I got that confused. I'm still confused why this would be a Game of the Year contender, though. That's just what the fuck. It's just very what the fuck. I think he means Game of the Year among his best games I played this year. No, if it did come out this year, I mean, he can say it's his Game of the Year, but fucking, why? Why would you pick this game out of any game? I just came back from washing dishes. What did I miss? A very strange review from Mayo. We're talking about Hyperdemon, and then saying it was a Game of the Year contender. Which I really don't understand at all. But, you know, good for him. Good for him. Fucking hell. And under the Mayo voices the Mayo jar. But I mean, if you think you want to pitch that idea, go for it. Mayo ruined Doom Eternal for me. He did. I mean, I don't want to say he ruined the game for me, but he's ruined the perception of it and the community. Would anyone be interested in my Game of the Year options? I understand if you don't want to hear them, though. I mean, feel free to list them in the chat, homie. You can do whatever the fuck there, as long as you're not being a dick or a piece of shit in the chat. I don't care if you list your Game of the Year stuff. Go for it. Mayo be Mayobin on games like he... Or wait, what? Mayo be Mayobin on games he likes. What the fuck? Game of the Year for Mayo are all games that came out 20 years ago. What's up, Bryce? I appreciate you stopping by, homie. Hey, can we watch that Mayo Halo video, please? Hey, it's long, though. And I was going to see if we could... how long is that? It's 20 minutes. Alright, it's 20 minutes. I think we could sit through that, too. It's only 10 o'clock. We still have time. Y'all want to watch this? Because we have Avid Alchemist to go to as well. And there's some fun shit we can talk about there. But y'all want to watch this, we can. I'm not going to say no. I was going to say no if it was like a half hour long, but we can watch this. Ew, Halo. Yeah, I know you don't like Halo, dear. Under the Soiled Pants, the Halo video sucks. I know it fucking sucks. No, meh. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys. I've already seen it. I already don't like it. I watched it a while ago. We don't really have to watch it. Because if not, we're going to move on to Avid Alchemist. I don't know who he is, but sure, let's try something new. Avid Alchemist, British Potato did a video on him. I like Halo up until 5. I like all the campaigns up until 5 as well, and I kind of like Infinite's campaign a bit. The intro said it all. Which part? The intro of this? But, fucking hell. Fuck, this came out 2 fucking years ago. Holy shit. I didn't realize this came out 2 years ago already. Man, it's been 2 years since I realized you were a dumbass. Suff also writes your Discord link is not working for me for some reason. Yeah, he might have to fix his link. Well, if we're not gonna watch this, we were gonna go to Avid Alchemist. I'll leave this open for the moment. But I'm going to go to Avid Alchemist. Because this motherfucker has a lot of dumb videos. And what's worse about him is, like, his own comments on his videos are kind of just... I don't know. It's hard to describe. Like, you'll see. Let me just look this up. Elden Ring. So this video. I haven't sat through this whole video yet. I've only seen a little bit of it. I don't know if I'm going to sit through the whole fucking thing here either. We're going to watch a little bit of it, though. Because parts of it are funny. At least, like, a little bit of it that I watched. But the comments underneath it are just all the more hilarious. We'll just wait. Indeed, Emma. I haven't played a Halo game. I mean, I like them. Nier fucking hates them, though. So... but I mean, I've been a bit of a Halo fan, pretty much a Halo fan growing up, so can't really say I don't like them. I just don't like Halo 5. I really fucking hate that game, and I don't like the current state of Halo Infinite, emphasized by the video I'm working on right now, which you guys will see probably Wednesday, I'm assuming. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I can get it out, because I'm Brazilian and he's never seen an Xbox in my life. Oh, that's fair. That is understandable. I honestly didn't like Halo 3 multiplayer except non-precision game modes with BR around. I don't think Halo 3 multiplayer is bad, but it ain't my shtick. I did not like it. Just didn't do it for me. Just didn't hit. I love making fun of this guy. He's so sensitive. Yeah, the comments underneath this video are fucking hilarious. I'm afraid to buy Mayo's OnlyFans. Nier, I respected you. How could you do this to me? What the fuck? But yeah, fucking, what do you mean Mayo's OnlyFans? What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to this for a minute.
So I want to begin this video by highlighting a criticism that's been aimed at Japanese developer From Software for a number of years now. There have been people that have aimed this...
By the way, how sad is it that you go to GameFAQs for this?
Criticism, this critique that From Software is a one-trick pony. One-trick pony meaning they basically develop the same thing over and over again with slight variation, which I've criticized them myself on that same front. More than...
Mayo has an OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure they're being sarcastic Nier. I'm pretty sure that was like hyperbole or something. I don't think he has an actual fucking... If he does... Lord have fucking mercy, there is no hope for the human race. God help us all. We are fucked. Ah, yes, GameFAQs, yeah. Mayo's what jar? Who goes to GameFAQs for anything besides tips on games pre-2010? Yeah, I don't... He mentions it later on, like, this is the only time I'm gonna go to GameFAQs for a fucking point, and it's like, bruh, it's an L no matter what, even if you recognize the fact that you went to GameFAQs. It's retarded. The mic is so bad. His mic is fucking terrible. It's dog shit. Oh, thank God. Yeah, like I said, I pray to fuck that that's not true. But I'm pretty sure it isn't. Under my spray, yo. What's up, Gamer Boy Arcade? I appreciate it, homie. Can't fucking speak, but I appreciate you stopping by, homie.
Once. So the question is, does this actually have any weight? Is there any legitimacy to this criticism that all From Software does is release the same game over and over again? Do they reuse assets? Do they reuse animations? Be it in their combat system, or just basic movement of a particular character that they've developed.
Okay, so these are like nitpicks. Like, what's wrong with a game reusing animations or like textures or anything like that? if parts of the core formula are still changed. What's wrong with giving people more of what they want and recycling things so long as they're good? Like, is there anything wrong with that, guys? Honestly? Because it's just such a dumb criticism to begin with. GameFAQs is a name I haven't heard in a long time. You shouldn't. You just shouldn't. Under the taint, though. Hey, judge by the content, not the mic. No, I'm not. I mean, I can judge his mic quality and his content at the same time. His mic quality is a part of his content, to be fair. Ah, shit. But I mean, also to be fair, I mean, fucking... That doesn't mean his content's objectively terrible. It just means get a better mic. His content's terrible for other reasons. Not defending him, don't know him, just... We all start somewhere. Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying. Ah, for fuck's sake. Hold on a second. Okay. Recycling is good, depending on if you're recycling shit people want or not. As long as it isn't a case of, like, Overwatch 2. I mean, that's literally Overwatch 1.5 Final Mix. There was no new innovations on that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Pretty much. And it's not like FromSoft literally copies and pastes games. They do tried new worlds and new type, or, like, new styles to the combat system. There's a lot more than just the game's recycled. Like, shit.
Do they reuse the same graphics engine over and over again from game to game to game? Speaking of which, I don't know who the fuck this person is, but this is not a good argument.
This is not a good argument, so he's going to sit here and bitch over these games, reusing animations or graphics, etc., and say that that FromSoft's a one-trick pony as a result. But, motherfucker, he's going to say that Naughty Dog and having all of those fucking Uncharted games and The Last of Us 1 and 2 aren't just slight innovations of that formula, just like FromSoft games? Like, tell me you have a blatant double standard without stating it, motherfucker. That's just retarded. Reusing assets from past projects is okay by me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Again, it depends on how it's used, but there's nothing inherently wrong with recycling something that people want more of. I honestly enjoy Overwatch 2, but that's probably because I never played Overwatch 1. Yeah, I never played Overwatch. It's just not my thing in general. If you like it, that's totally fine, but I feel like anyone criticizing it for just being a copy-paste is completely justified in doing so. Wait, there's an Overwatch 2? Yes, there is. It's pretty much the same game from the looks of it, though, except you have a smaller team and only one tank or some shit. I don't know. I don't play the game. Destiny has a 10-year plan. Also, Destiny scraps the 10-year plan and makes a pointless sequel. Exactly. That was stupid. That was just copy and paste. Yeah, I'd say that's a good argument, and that's coming from someone who played all those games and likes most of them. Yeah. So it's just, like, you can reuse things and recycle them as long as it's what people want more of, and you still have those slight innovations on the world and the combat. So this is just a dumb nitpick, especially if he's going to have a blatant double standard like this and say that these games aren't all just slight innovations on one another. Especially The Last of Us 2 to The Last of Us 1. What the fuck does that really do that much differently gameplay-wise? It's really fucking, it's retarded. I'd love to play Overwatch 2 because I loved Overwatch, made amazing friends through it, and got years of fun of it. Loved the world and characters, but Blizzard's heel turn was beyond scummy. Yeah, that's fair. I can understand if you don't like Blizzard for their practices and shit either. I just don't care for Overwatch. I don't really play a lot of Blizzard games in general, if I'm being honest.
Trying to claim that The Last of Us is the same as Uncharted is stupid. That's a dumb...
Trying to claim Bloodborne is the same as Sekiro or Dark Souls is stupid. That is a false equivalency.
Dumbass argument.
Just like your entire video.
Some general advice from yours truly. Yeah, don't...
Look, if I have to take advice from you, then I know I've reached rock bottom.
Go up on this website. This will be one of the only times I will ever use a fucking GameFAQs topic to make a point.
That's still an L. Just because you admit the fact that you're using GameFAQs to make a point doesn't mean that it's not an L to use GameFAQs to make a point. Just because you say, oh, well, this is the only time I'm going to use GameFAQs to make a point, doesn't make it not an L, dude. It's Just with the fucking game facts to try and make a point. That's kind of stupid. If you can't make your own points without going to fucking game facts of all places to criticize, like, Souls games, that's really retarded, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why Overwatch 2 requires a phone number to play. That's such a dumb idea. I think it has something to do with, like, preventing hackers from, like, being easily able to rejoin after, like, their accounts get banned. I think it has something to do with that. Not that I agree with it. I still think it's stupid. Stupid? I still think it's stupid. That's a fucking word I just said. Good me. But I still think it's stupid. The fuck did I just say stupid? Good lord. That's another one there near. For example, I am stupid. Good fucking lord.
But it is a good point that someone has made. Because, like I said, this is a criticism that's been, generated, that's been repeated, that's been voiced for a long time. Just recently, From Software revealed the first major look at Elden Ring, the game.
Oh, yeah. So keep that in mind. This video, he made it before the game even came out. So he's criticizing stuff about the game before it's even out yet. I'm not saying you can't be critical of it before it comes out, but he's outright criticizing things in the game that he doesn't even really know about without playing it. Which I think is really fucking stupid. I thought MW22 was was the one doing that? What? I don't know what he said. I don't understand why Overwatch 2 requires that. Oh. No, that's Overwatch 2 doing that. I don't think MW22 needs a phone number. I feel stupid. I feel stupid as well. I gotta go, but it's been fun to chill with this stream, and awesome to see you hitting that monetized sub count. You're a kick-ass dude, and hope you have a swell one. Appreciate it, Loveless. You have a good one too, homie. I'm sure we'll be talking again in the future, but yeah, have a good one, man. Peace out. That's main concern? Wait, what's main concern? Why does GameFAQs have so many ads? Is that a me thing? I feel like I'm complaining over nothing. Nah, I mean, it's annoying. You're allowed to be annoyed by it.
Gameplay. And I must say, I wanted to wait until I decided to make this video to watch it. I have not seen the gameplay at all, but I am not expecting anything special.
So not only did he make this video before the game came out, he didn't even watch the full thing that FromSoft released showcasing the game at the time of making this video. So tell me you're jaded and biased, motherfucker. You're literally going in, like, he's pulling a Mayo. He's going in, hating it, before he even knows what to expect. Or it gives it a fucking chance. And of course you're going to continue hating it from that point if you go in with this jaded mindset. What the fuck else do you expect?
I'm not expecting anything special for this. What I'm expecting is the same formula that this company has been basically recycling for a number of years now.
Okay, so let's twist this argument. When it comes to Kingdom Hearts, a game you like, I'm expecting the same formula that they've recycled for years now. When it comes to Fallout, I'm expecting the same formula they've recycled for years now. When it comes to Elder Scrolls, I expect the same formula. When it comes to Halo, I expect the same formula. When it comes to Call of Duty, I expect the same formula. When it comes to God of War, I expect the same formula. What the fuck is your point, you dumb motherfucker? Literally every game franchise in existence follows a repetitive pattern of recycling what the last game in the entry did. That doesn't mean they can't branch out and try new things or try their hand with putting their IP in a different genre. Sure, they can do that, they can experiment, but why would you completely just ditch your core fan base and genre that you're known for to pursue something that you don't even know you're going to be good at when you've already been successful and good at the previous thing? Like, that's just dumb. What the fuck else do you expect from a game franchise and sequels other than to innovate and recycle what the last one did, but just slightly innovate and improve on it? Like, Jesus Christ, that is so stupid. Yeah, MW Beta on Steam required phone number linked to your Steam account? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty stupid. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you would need a phone number to play a game. That's pretty dumb. That's basically under the Mayo with Elden Ring, it is. This guy is over the mustard. He's like a little baby Mayo. A British Potato called it. He's like a little baby Mayo. You haven't watched the gameplay trailer, and you don't get why people criticize you. Yeah, he didn't even play the game, because it's not out yet, and he didn't even watch the fucking, like, reveal showcase thing that he's referencing, so what talking points do you really fucking have? It's just dumb. It's called a style, and saving development time as well. Yeah, that's another thing. Is, like, it's totally understandable to recycle things from other games, like your previous games as well, when there's no need to recreate the wheel on them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna save you development time and money to reuse this one thing, when what's the point of, like, why would you reinvent the wheel? You know what I mean? I got him, I beat Virgil. Can I get a W in the chat, please? Yo, W for you, Fred Doomer. Big ups. I forgot that he loves Kingdom Hearts. It made me remember that he compared the game to Bloodborne, I believe. I'm pretty sure he did.
Just presented in an open world format, because they already revealed.
Oh, it's been fun seeing you, about to hang out with the homies. Alright, see ya, Kermit. Wait, what is Kermit Able Foe? Kermitable Foe. Kermitable Foe. There we go. See ya, homie. I appreciate ya.
A long time ago that Elden Ring is an open world game. And I'm expecting something cheap that was, you know, haphazardly thrown together. You know, people who aren't so smart, which is really the majority of From Software fans and Souls-like fans in general. So these people...
Oh, so you wonder why you really are a fucking baby Mayo. You approach them with hostility, but when you're met with hostility, you're surprised? Like, what is this point? What? If you're gonna be aggressive like this for no reason towards the families, oh, they're stupid fucking Neanderthals that can't think for themselves. That's why they can't see that this game's a piece of shit. I'm really on that next level 5D chess fucking thinking, you know what I mean? Like, what? Get some fucking perspective, dude. Calm yourself, humble yourself. You're not that fucking smart. If you don't like the games, fine. If you want to criticize aspects of them, sure. But at least do so in a way that's fair. Like, don't just be an out-and-out retard, like, well, the fan base is fucking too stupid to see how dog shit these games are. That's just dumb. That's a Mayo moment. That is a certified Mayo moment.
People can go out and spend money on a ridiculous collector's edition full of garbage that no one really needs.
I could say the same thing about a fucking Ubisoft game or Fallout 76, etc. It's not exclusive to FromSoft. A lot of AAA developers do dumb shit like this. I mean, why the fuck wouldn't they? They want to make money. Why is this exclusively something we have to hold against FromSoft? Like, that makes no sense.
So, that's what I'm expecting, if anything. But like any other trailer, I'm gonna go in unbiased.
Like any other trailer, I'm gonna go in unbiased. Does the last 3 minutes and 19 seconds of this video scream unbiased to you guys? Did the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds give you the impression that this guy's going in with a complete open mind, completely unbiased, not jaded whatsoever, going to try and, you know, give his first impressions of this game as honestly and fairly as he can without denigrating the product or the fan base whatsoever? Surely to God that the last 3 minutes gave us all that impression. You fucking, good God, you oh. Get some perspective, you moron.
I will give commentary throughout the video. And hopefully I get something positive out of this. But I don't suspect that's going to be the case.
Yeah, you definitely got something positive out of it. Oh, fuck.
But let's dig in here.
We hope it helps to convey a little of this title's mood and gameplay.
Why is it echoing? Bro, why is your just... Oh, no. What did you do? What did you fuck up in the recording process? What did you do?
Occasionally, grace will manifest rays of guiding light.
Did he fucking... Does he have, like, his speakers going with his microphone on, and that's why it's echoing while he's recording it with the display capture? Is that what's happening? Does he not have headphones? Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh god, please don't watch this video, Avid. Just go back to your anime. What's Devil May Cry? It's a third-person, like, action hack-and-slash kind of game, so... Oh god, I hear the echo. How did you mess this up, Avid? I don't know how the fuck you fucked it up. Like, I swear, he's got the display capture running, and he's also got speakers going with his microphone on, and that's why there's, like, a fucking half-second echo coming in the background. He recorded in 4:8 aspect ratio. Oh god. This man doesn't do anything right.
So, a horse just pops out of thin air. Just literally comes out of nowhere.
Are we really gonna fucking nitpick a gameplay mechanic like the horse appearing in a fantasy game, bro? I never made it this far in before. Oh, that's stupid.
Uh-huh.
Look, he didn't even have anything to say about it. Listen.
Pops out of thin air. Just literally comes out of nowhere. Uh-huh.
It's riveting criticism, Avid Alchemist. 10 out of fucking 10. You know, I really agreed with you when you went, uh-huh. Like, what? If you don't have anything to say about it, then don't bring it up, because that's clearly you just nitpicking at that point.
You know, these environments that they're showing off, it looks very empty to me. Empty as in there's not much going on in the environment itself. So even though some of the locations may be...
I mean, do you really expect them to show off every single thing that's going on in the game? It's a giant open world you're supposed to explore and see. As well as, these games usually have an act for, like, showcasing dying worlds, so I don't know why you're, like, complaining about it not feeling that lively. The worlds are supposed to be kind of dying anyway. What are you expecting, like, fucking Oblivion with, like, the fucking, what is it, the tower and all that shit? Like, what the hell? Cyrodiil and all that? Like, you expecting villages with NPCs? I don't get this. Avid Alchemist is both a walking meme and a Mayo clone. Why are you complaining about a horse popping out of nowhere in a fantasy game? And it's a fucking gameplay mechanic just to help you traverse the giant-ass world faster. What? I'm sorry, I don't need it to be Red Dead where my horse is constantly existing in the overworld, and if I get too far away, then I have to run back to the fucker. I don't need it to be a real-world sim, bro. It's okay if the horse appears and disappears. It's fucking magic in a fantasy game. Wow!
varied. If there's not much going on within each individual area, then what the hell is the point of it being?
You've seen like 2 or 3 environments so far, and you're already saying the world seems empty.
Open world game.
Like, this doesn't scream empty to me, by the way. You got this fire going on, there's some, you know, obviously some silhouettes over there, so there's something going on over here. What's this structure? And maybe there's something underneath that. There's this weird giant barnacle egg looking fucker, whatever the hell that is. And, oh look, the giant glowing golden fucking tree with the tower next to it. These environments look so empty and boring.
Not to mention,
you really are a fucking mini Mayo.
From Software going open world really isn't a good thing if you think about it.
That is subjective at best.
Considering that one of the best parts about these Souls-likes is the level design. You know.
Okay, alright. So earlier, you said that all of these games are just one, like, earlier you said FromSoft was a one-trick pony that only copies and pastes their games. Now, when they innovate, try something new, and create an open world, which is them changing their formula from previous entries, which wouldn't be a copy and paste, you criticize it and say they should have did what they did before? You cannot make this shit up. You really fucking can't. How are you that stupid? Holy fuck. I'm gonna post a link to Mayo's OnlyFans in the chat. I will murder you. I will murder you if you do that. Oh, but fuck. Yeah, no. I don't want Mayo's OnlyFans. If it ever does exist, I don't want it. Keep it away. But yeah, that is literally a Mayo moment, dude. You just straight up contradicted yourself.
The fact that they're removing the linearity from this this new title, it just
And technically, Dark Souls 1 wasn't linear. It's really iffy how you argue Dark Souls 1 being linear or not, because on one hand, there is like a set path of objectives that need to be done in a certain order, but on the other hand, you are free to, like, explore and figure out how to get to those objectives and do what you want at your own pace, kind of thing, right? To a degree. So it's really hard to say how that game falls in, because on one hand, it is still a linear set of objectives, so I don't know.
just they're removing a lot of what made the level design special.
But Avid, why can't they try something new? You literally criticized them for not doing that. You moron.
Now, clearly they're using the same graphics engine that they've been using for years. I mean, you could see it.
Souls games do not need to be some PlayStation Sony exclusive fucking AAA hyper graphically fidelic movie game. They don't need to be this cinematic experience. Ooh, look at all the fucking graphics and you can see the pores on Aloy's fucking butt. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't give a shit about that type of stuff. I don't give a fuck if I can see peach fuzz on a bitch's face. I don't understand this criticism either. This game looks beautiful. I honestly think it's amazing how good it looks, despite the fact that they still reuse their graphics engine and shit. It's a hell of a lot better than what Bethesda does, reusing their engines year over year. So, if anything, I feel like your criticisms would be better directed at a company like Bethesda than they are FromSoft, because this is just disingenuous to say the least.
It in the earlier trailers for this game, but something that has
So it's like Nier? I mean, I've never played Nier, so I don't know, but if Nier has, like, set path of objectives that need to be completed in a certain order, but you're kind of free to, like, explore and figure things out as you go, at your own sort of pace, then yeah, I could say it can be compared to some level there, then. Ayo, what's up, Reject Demon? Appreciate you popping in, homie. How you doing, homeboy? And whoops, I meant the fucking barfing emoji. Nah, you good. It's funny either way. It's a Mayo moment.
has to be mentioned yet again. You see this this clipping right here? The sword holster right here is clipping through the character's cape.
Oh my fucking god, dude, no. No, not clipping through the cape. Oh shit. Guys, this game is fucking ruined. The fucking sheath of the sword is clipping through his cape. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? How will the children ever play such an atrocity? And well, Nier has a bunch of side quests. That's fair. I still have to play Nier. I still have to play with you too, Nier. Big boy chilling as usual? Yeah, I figured. Appreciate you stopping in though, homie. We're having a fun time roasting this idiot. I don't know how far we're gonna get into this video. This is a lot of brain damage. Can you actually see the pores on Aloy's butt? Just a question from my buddy Eric. I don't know. I don't know if Aloy's ass is in the game. I was just speaking in hyperbole. Because, like, they made a big deal over the fact that you can see, like, the peach fuzz, like, hair on her face and stuff. So I was just speaking hyperbolic. Please play with me. Ayo. I love you, femboy. I'll play with you after stream, baby. It's my boy Alexander. Who, what? Oh, I just realized I'm not on live chat. I'm big dumb. I should switch that over. That would help. What is this? This is Avid Alchemist. who made a video on Elden Ring before it even came out, because this is November 7th, 2021, talking about the gameplay overview trailer thing here. And it is really bad. Sus? Yeah, I'm always going to be sus with Nier. What did I miss, by the way? I don't know if you missed it or not, but he outright contradicted himself when he said he wanted these games to not copy and paste each other, but then when they try an open world variation of their style of games, apparently he said that's a bad thing, because FromSoft is known for their level design. FromSoft is known for a lot of things, dude, but apparently when they repeat those things, you don't like it, so I don't get your fucking point. As the pot dude, he is the best. Oh, you're talking about this dude. Okay, I see. Send me Aloy OnlyFans, please. Yo, you... Wolf, you might need some help. I'm just gonna say. If you need Aloy OnlyFans, you might need some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Like, I understand you're gonna have some clipping here and there, but come on. They couldn't design a character to, you know, to where that doesn't happen and is not as noticeable on screen.
This is yet again a fucking nitpick, to say the least, dude. How does this and, like, what the fuck? This and the horse appearing out of nowhere have been, like, his biggest criticism so far, and the fact that it's open world, even though he bitched about the games repeating and recycling things. Dude, this is bad. We are, like, 6 minutes into this. This is really bad. This is really bad. Psycho not on live chat. Yeah, it's an L. Do you understand? Yeah, I don't think he understands, homie. Wolf spitting facts. You too need to go seek help, your average YouTuber. I can say you don't speak for me as the average YouTuber if you want an Aloy OnlyFans. I'm just gonna throw that one out there, homie.
Also, apparently we have a character that's talking right here, right? But there's no animation in the character. There's no...
You're facing his fucking back, dude, and he also doesn't have a face or a mouth. He is a giant fucking jar stuck in the ground. What kind of animation do you want? You want him to, like, cartoonishly, like, bob his fucking body around when he speaks? Like, oh, look at me, I'm talking now. Bobbing up and down? Like, what the fuck?
There's no indication that the character is alive.
He's literally moving in that hole when you walk up to him for the first time. I know who this NPC is. What are you talking about? Are you dense? Are you blind, motherfucker?
Because the model is just sitting still.
Well, of course it's sitting still when you have the fucking video paused, you moron. He's talked to him for all of, like, 0.2 seconds. You think maybe you can let the video play?
There's no
fucking idiot.
Vibrancy with how the character is interacting with the player. Again, the reason I point these things out is because From Software games usually get like 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s.
Why do you care what other people rate a video game if you don't play them or care about them to begin with? If you aren't fans of them, why do you give a shit what they're rated? Just move the fuck on. I don't care for Sony games. I'm not hard-pressed that they all get like 85 to fucking 99 or whatever the fuck on Metacritic. I don't give a shit, dude. I'm just not gonna play them. Like, these things you're pointing out don't make the games that fucking bad. Oh no, a bit of clipping, a fucking jar with no animations, a horse appearing out of nowhere, and the game trying to innovate even though you bitched that they don't innovate. Your criticisms are all just falling flat on their face, dude. Yes, there is, you moron. Yeah, there is. The dude actually does move around when he's in there. Denser than fucking lead. Dude, I feel like it would take an intercontinental ballistic missile just to pierce this guy's skull. He's that fucking dense. The step jar is stuck and needs to... Step bro, I'm stuck. You can literally go behind him and shit too. No, that works too fucking well. No. Reject team, that's funny as fuck. That works too well. Fuck. Step jar, I'm stuck. This guy is more dense than the fucking living pot. No offense, Alexander, yeah. He's dense as fuck. Oh shit, that killed me. This is Mayo's brother with Down syndrome, pretty much. What are you doing, Psyche? I'm gonna be doing you after stream, femboy. And you know it.
Unanimously. So it's easy to point out the small things that don't really work when everyone thinks
You just said they're small things, sure. But they're literally nitpicks. Quite literally nitpicks. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
that games like these are just immaculate.
I don't say they're immaculate. I don't think they're perfect. One of the biggest criticisms I can throw at every single one of these games is their camera. There's not much they can do other than, like, fucking with the environment so that the camera doesn't get butchered, getting stuck on shit and stuff, but, yo, like, still, what the fuck? Your criticisms are just nitpicks. Yo, pause. I ain't pausing. No. I'm gonna do the femboy. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And does he comment on the fact that this dude has no face and therefore couldn't have animations like that? So he's literally asking for the dude to bob around like a fucking cartoon when he's speaking?
Also, what a stupid design. So it's a pot, it's a giant pot with arms and legs. Perhaps somewhere in this game they got some pans, like they got dish pans that have arms and legs.
Do you ever think that they gave a lore reason to these types of fucking characters, dude? You just... What are his criticisms, honestly? What the fuck are his criticisms? He nitpicks some of the dumbest shit I have ever heard in a game. He nitpicks everything to try and make this game look bad. What the fuck? You're the best jar brother I could have ever asked for. Mayo and his brother. I just realized this is a 30-minute video and we're 6 minutes in. I don't know if we're watching the full thing, to be fair. I'm gonna get as far as I can. Nah, he wants the Kool-Aid, man. That kind of does remind me of the Kool-Aid guy, not gonna lie. How dare him insult the mighty jar? He should be fucking put on the cross. Yeah, dude, I don't get the criticism. It's another fucking nitpick. It's a jar, sure. But how's that a bad thing in terms of character design, please? Elden Ring, when the ring is Elden, I never played the game.
Too. Maybe they'll have like eyeballs and a pair of ears. You know, they clearly have run out of ideas at this point, so they're resorting.
Yes. Cherry pick one character design, one example, and say they've clearly run out of all ideas. Now, on one hand, I might actually agree with you. They've run the course on a lot of ideas for unique enemies. And so there are going to be some similarities with copy and paste enemies throughout their games, I'm sure. But, like, you're cherry picking one random character to say they're completely out of ideas for all enemy design, and you're not going to show some of the other actually interesting, cool enemies and characters and stuff in this? Like, what about the weird beak tentacle monsters? What the weird shadow people? Like, what the fuck? Also, he is basically asking Alexander to speak like a red versus blue character. Yeah, I know. That's what I meant when I said he wants him to cartoonishly bob around. He wants him to speak like a red v blue character. Where it's just like, I am bobbing my head, yes, I am talking. Like, what the fuck, dude? Are you really that stupid? What have I missed? Oh, this guy, Birch Potato, talked to on Discord. Yeah, he talked to him on Discord and he did a video on him. And he is a very interesting individual, I must say. Which, whenever I get tired of watching the video, we're gonna go to the comments, because trust me, there's some fucking gold there. Mayo fanfic. Mayo gets stuck in a washing machine and his husband, Avid Alchemist, calls up Doom Guy and blasts Mayo into oblivion. I'm gonna fucking pin that. Oh, fuck. Basically, he kind of does have eyeballs inside him, because they heal by shoving human body parts inside of them. I did not know that. If that's the case, I actually did not know that. That's interesting. My face, or am I feeling asking the jar to look like a Fortnite skin? Or no, motherfucker asking. Yeah, he pretty much is.
Animate objects as characters now. And this is what they're asking $60 for.
You are cherry picking one fucking example. Please. Please stop being so fucking disingenuous.
We'll prepare for combat with some...
So here we have the item crafting menu. Again, why does everything look exactly the same as Dark Souls?
Excuse me? I didn't know they needed to look that different, but I don't remember this item in Dark Souls. If it was, then fuck me. That does kind of look like a firebomb from Dark Souls, but does it need to look different? This kind of looks like an item from Dark Souls, but I can't remember what, but if anything, they look more like the fucking Dragon Claws in Skyrim to me. Also, like, why the fuck does this matter that much? This is, again, another nitpick. What the fuck?
Why is that? They even have the exact same categories for all your leveling. They have the same storage mechanics. All of this has been recycled.
Why is this a bad thing if the formula works? Call of Duty recycles gunplay. Call it... Literally every fucking video game franchise does this. They recycle things because they worked. Holy shit, you are dense.
And I guarantee quite a few of these items right over here have been recycled as well, and have just been given a different name. This right here is proof that they want people to continue buying the same thing over and over again.
That's literally what every video game company wants. That is a fucking wet dream for them. If they can just release the same style of game with every entry, with just a slight bit of innovation and twist on the original idea, of course they're gonna fucking do that. As long as it's successful, the formula works, what's wrong with recycling a formula that has been successful? What's wrong with reusing things that work and just slightly twisting them or innovating on them a little bit? I don't get this criticism. This is a nothing point. You are just mad because you see the same thing. But if I really wanted to, I can nitpick and scrutinize every other game franchise in existence to do the same things you are saying these games do. You are really dumb. I love how he pauses, then unpauses not even a second later. I mean, he's got to nitpick everything, dude. For every super chat, therapy eats one whole manager. If I had super chats on, but I'm not monetized. I know I'm 1K, but I haven't gone through the whole fucking monetization bullshit yet. I will do that eventually. But I'm lazy. Doom Eternal is the same as Doom 1998 because they both have shooting. Yeah, dude, it's shooting, fast-paced running, and they recycle all the same demons and shit too. Like, what the fuck? It's so boring. How the fuck are they gonna do that? You know, it was like over 20 years, and they still recycled enemies from the original Doom games. How fucking lazy do you have to be? What proof do you think you're looking at, Avid? Confirmation bias, that's what. Damn, didn't know Doom was delayed by 5 years. Was it? What? I didn't know that shit, if so. I don't know if you're being hyperbolic or sarcastic or what there, scary shit. He'd be mad about the single pixel of freaking dirt. He's mad about fucking everything. They reused this pixel of dirt, guys. What the fuck?
Because they know they have a formula that is successful. Except they don't go out of their way to try and change that formula to any drastic degree.
Yes, they do. They've changed that formula in Sekiro, they changed it in Bloodborne, and they changed it in Elden Ring. I can name many different ways each one of those entries changed the formula. And you're not going to recognize that because of some form of confirmation bias to prove your point? Doom was released in 93, 98. Yeah, it's fair. I don't know when the fuck Doom 2 came out. And I know that was the one that had a lot of the same enemies in it from fucking Eternal. Or, like, you know, Eternal used a lot of those enemies, but still. I should go. I have a project due tomorrow that I probably should be doing. I mean, that's fair. I appreciate you stopping by the stream either way. You could do, you go do you, homie. Sekiro is way different. I've met people who don't even call it a Souls game because it's not an RPG. It's very different, but this guy's not going to recognize it at all.
To make that continued investment for consumers worth it. This is how you get people that think that From Software is a one-trick pony.
And I can literally apply that statement to every other game franchise based on the logic you have presented in your own video. GG unlucky, you played yourself.
Because all they do is release the same crap over and over again.
Some item crafting, using materials found in the world.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this game has a item duplication glitch that they somehow failed to mention in the gameplay previews leading up to release.
That is a that is a nitpick, bro. You're talking about them having a bug in the game. Any game can have bugs like that. And once they're recognized, of course they're going to want to patch them out. What's your point? You're making an accusation that they might have this. You're making a bold and baseless accusation as well. Based on what? And if it does have that, then yeah, that's a problem. But like, big fucking whoop, they can patch it out? Oh no, they made a boo-boo? Jesus Christ, dude. Why is Emma gay? Because I can be, fair enough. Pokemon is being Pokemon? Oh my god, that's bad. They're recycling Pokemon the same game. That's a really good point. Pokemon does recycle, like, the same shit every fucking game. Yet they're still immensely successful because it's a successful formula. Is the only game you can criticize for it being the same every time, in my opinion. You can criticize it more than FromSoft and shit, but, like, if something's successful, it's successful. You know, if people want to keep buying it, and it makes money, I can't really blame them for doing it like that. But I would say Pokemon is more open to that criticism than this, because quite literally is very much the same shit. But I don't think it's bad, per se. If people think it's fun, that's fine. That's a nitpick that he can't even prove. Yeah, it's a baseless accusation he's making about the game before it's even out. And just to try and say, like, oh, I bet they'll have this thing because fuck this game, it's terrible.
It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I didn't know you could do that type of stuff. That's cool as fuck. I didn't know you could do that.
Now, you already shot him in the back with an arrow. Why do you have to then subsequently finish him off with a stab? He should already...
Why the fuck are we nitpicking this? Oh my god! Oh my fuck, why are you nitpicking that? Why? Oh my fuck. He shot him with some sort of fucking sleep arrow and then executed him. What fucking games? There are so many games that have a mechanic like that. So many. That have a fucking mechanic where you shoot a dart or something at an enemy, and they get knocked out, and then you can execute them. Much easier. Why is it a problem here? Oh, you shot him with an arrow. Why isn't he already dead? It's a fucking RPG. An action RPG at that. There's this thing called fucking damage numbers. If it didn't kill him, it didn't kill him. Whoop-de shit. Go kill him. Like, what the fuck? Skyrim, Fallout, all those games have that. I sneak and I shoot somebody. How the fuck isn't he dead? I shot him in the head with a sniper. Well, it's a fucking RPG. You just gotta deal with that shit. So he doesn't get back up pretty fucking much. Just appreciate a cool thing you can do in this game. I mean, I did. I literally went like, that's pretty cool. This guy just went, what's the fucking point? I don't get this guy. The whole criticizing of Elden Ring for using recycled assets is the fattest, most smelliest nerd shit take you could ever have, to be honest. It's really, really dumb. Like, even the stuff they reuse in these games doesn't really cause, like, a huge detriment to them. Because they usually change up enough stuff. It's a new world. And there's a little tweak to the combat, etc. There's enough different in each of these games, while enough of it keeping the same core formula that everyone loves, that we keep coming back to it, right? Why do you think Elden Ring was so fucking successful? Because it was one of the most approachable in this genre of games. And arguably one of the best ones, too. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, fuck. I can't with this man.
Or you'd be dead from the arrow. Okay.
Way to just draw a really shitty like, go talk about Skyrim. Go talk about Fallout. Go talk about fucking any other RPG where you don't one-hit kill an enemy with an arrow or a sword. Are you dense? What am I saying? Of course you're fucking dense as shit.
Enemy stance can be broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above.
These are some of the same attack animations and sound cues.
Oh,
the sound as well.
Fucking God.
Some of these things are straight up ripped from their older games. Again, aside from the open world stuff, what about this is new?
Oh my god, the animations don't need to be new for it to feel like a new experience. Are you fucking dumb? People want a familiar formula to what they've already done with a new twist on it, which there is, and you're focusing on one tiny little key point in the combat, which is this one enemy's animations, and saying, how is this new? You're cherry picking again. You're not going to talk about the Ashes of War and how you can apply that to your weapon, and it'll actually allow you to do different things, like the fucking Bloodborne Bloodhound step thing. That is technically an innovation into the Dark Souls formula, because Dark Souls didn't let you do that before, and this game's more Dark Souls than it is Bloodborne. Just gonna say. I do too. I just learned a new thing you can do in this game, and this dumbass responded to it by saying, that's unrealistic, that's not how arrows work. It's fucking dumb. The stuff they reuse is the stuff that doesn't need to be reinvented, like the movement is identical to Dark Souls 3, for example, and that's good because DS3 has good movement. I agree. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Why would they make new animations for shit when they don't have to? You don't need to reinvent every fucking animation. Gods forbid they pull from a pool of things they've already used before. No one cares, literally no one. Because, you know, this being FromSoft's most successful game, would like to speak otherwise. It's cool being able to do a bunch of modifiers and weapons to one-shot a boss in Elden Ring. Yeah, I agree. There's so much I still have to do in that game, but it's really fun. Did you mention that there's a jump button that never appeared in other FromSoft games? I don't know if it's even been showcased yet in this video for him to see it, but regardless, he's just gonna downplay it. Oh, that's not a huge innovation. You know, like, what? The jump button changes so much about this game.
A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between weapons. Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with players from other worlds, from cooperative to PvP and invasions.
Cooperative, PvP, and invasions.
Yeah.
Again, nothing new.
That doesn't have to be new. People would expect this from a Souls game. It's one of their most beloved aspects is the PvP in the games. There's a lot of, well, I mean, there is at least a dedicated part of the community that likes PvP in these games. So, again, this is a bit of a nothing point. Why does this part need to be new? What? If it worked before, it can work again. Technically, you can jump in Sekiro. I know it has that grappling hook, but I don't know if you can, like, actually jump. But I know it's got, like, the grappling hook thing.
Nothing new that's worth all of this hype that this game has received.
Motherfucker, who are you? Of some point, are you some kind of authority on whether or not people can be hyped about this game? I didn't realize you were the authority on what people should be excited over. Is this under the Spurg shit? No, it's not under the Mayo. We are watching Avid Alchemist. A British Potato did a video on him and then debated him on Discord for like 3 hours in another video, so.
We've come across a boss guarding this area. We'll take it on with the help of our co-op partner.
The only thing that I am seeing that's kind of, looks like it's been revamped is the magic stuff. Whatever mechanics they're dealing with for the magic system. Some of it does look...
Yeah, some of the actual, melee combat got some twists to it as well, with like the Ashes of War and stuff. I don't... What is your point? What is your fucking point? In Sekiro, you can jump pretty high. I didn't know that. I will probably... I mean, I want to play Sekiro at some point, so if I ever get around to it, I'm sure I will definitely appreciate that. What up with the horse guy, you dumbass? Yeah, he doesn't understand the horse. He doesn't understand anything. There's horse combat in this. That's not an innovation? Like, what? Magic didn't exist in medieval times back. 3 hours. Yeah, he debated this guy for like 3 fucking hours. I don't know how a British Potato dealt with this retard for that long.
New. But I guarantee it's not really going to, it's not going to really help the player out that much. Because the whole emphasis on these games is the difficulty. So more than likely, all of the magic attacks are going to be underpowered. Especially against bosses.
That's kind of funny, because that's actually like the exact opposite in these games. Magic's usually one of the more overpowered strategies in Souls games. So, he's kind of dead fucking wrong. Isn't he? Like, isn't magic just usually always busted? I don't usually use magic, but I always hear magic's just busted. So what? What do you mean it's gonna be useless against bosses? What? Huh?
They can't even change the rolling animation. It's like...
Why do they fucking have to? What about it needs to be changed? Why do they need to reinvent the wheel for a fucking dodge? Excuse me? Oh my fucking god. Sekiro is hard, but the time and practice it can be, or at the time and practice it can become easy once you master the combat dance. It's the same with like any Souls games though. They're easy to learn, they're easy to pick up but hard to master, kind of thing. Like, anybody can get into them. Not everybody's gonna be great at them though. Why does this care so much? Or why does this guy care so much? I don't fucking know. Reusing animations is actually common. It's a very common thing, and I don't know why you would need to fucking reinvent a dodge roll fucking animation. Like, what? Why does it need to be remade? What's gonna be that different? How's it gonna change the game overall and make it a better quality product because there's a slightly different roll from the last game, even though it does the exact same thing? I hate how throughout this video he is just assuming stuff about this stuff. Yeah, he makes a lot of bold accusations and assumptions.
Really? They can't even change the animation of opening a door.
It's a fucking door! Who gives a shit? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I can't. I'm just frying my brain. How can you be this dumb? How can you nitpick something to this degree? How? Just how? I can't.
A lot of this looks recycled. The vast majority of this looks recycled, including the art direction. This just looks like another Dark Souls game. I wonder...
That's exactly what people want. People want another Dark Souls-like game. That's literally why this franchise is successful. Why this developer is successful. This gotta be a troll. He's... I don't think so, dude. He debated fucking Potato and doubled and tripled down on his points. I really don't think he's a troll, dude. Fucking... Sorry, I haven't been in chat too much. I'm playing DMC3 and having some... Yeah, that's fine, Fred Doomer. I appreciate you lurking either way. You're good. You don't gotta be in chat the whole time. How is it possible for this guy to be more special ed than me? That's fucking funny. Oh, Jesus. Fuck, dude. Oh, my God.
Why that is.
Catacombs, caves, mines, and other dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
Catacombs, caves, and mines. Sounds like they just took the Chalice dungeons from Bloodborne and just gave them a different name.
Some of them, they are all different caves and shit. What the... That's such an odd complaint as well. Like, what? They have dungeons and shit. Oh, no. So calling a mine, or a cave, or a dungeon, or a catacomb, and you're gonna get fucking butthurt over the semantics? You say, oh, it's just reusing Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons. It's not really either, to be fair. The way you enter them and the way you interact with them is completely different. This, you actually discover them throughout the world and can engage with them at your own pace. This guy sounds like he's always eating something, like an adopted fatty, an adopted fatty that he is. Yeah, I don't get his criticisms. I don't get this man. I don't get his video. I can't take it anymore. Make it stop. I'm going insane. I've never seen someone nitpick something to such a degree. And they call it a mine. A mine. Good reference, Reject Demon. God damn. It's a Chalice dungeon, but done better. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But, like, also it's different how you interact with them and come across them. And there's different types of dungeons and caves, so it's just... Why is that a complaint? Oh no, the open world game has caves and dungeons? They reused it from the last game, how fucking dare they?
Wow, they even brought back the skeletons too. They couldn't help themselves.
I mean, yeah, that's just Souls games, they like their skeletons. Although, did Bloodborne have skeletons? I don't think Bloodborne did. I don't think Bloodborne had any skeletons.
Each hold their own secrets.
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle.
It even sounds like they just reused the same voice actors from game to game.
I mean, literally, Bethesda does the same thing. Are they not allowed to use voice actors and people? Ah, fuck. That's another fucking... Okay. I recognize this voice from the last game. 0 out of 10, bad game. Miyazaki likes skeletons and poison swamps. He really fucking does. This is braining my damage. Yeah, that's one way to put it. This is going to make me Dahmer Jeffrey 2.0.
Something I've actually never thought about. I find it strange how all of these characters sound the same as characters from their other games, their older games. I wonder why that is.
I wonder why. They used the same voice actor. How fucking dare they? The game must be shit. Oh, he must fucking hate patches? He probably does. Listening to this dude makes me worse in Halo. Yeah, listening to this guy brings the collective intelligence of the rest of the room down. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know if FromSoft reuses the same actors besides patches. I don't know if they do, But if they do, I don't see that as a huge crippling flaw. But I don't know if they do. I can't confirm that either. But, you know, let's just play along with it. Let's entertain his fucking criticism here. Does it really detriment the game that much? Are you telling me insert character here has the same voice actor between games? Bad games 0 out of 10. I mean, it's not about the same character having the same voice. He's just saying they reuse voice actors for different characters, which Bethesda does that too. Like, it's a voice actor. Oh no, they're in another game. Ah.
The little dialogue boxes that pop up on screen look pretty much exactly the same as their older games. I wonder why that is.
Fucking and...
Don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open.
It's like what, as we watch this guy's just mad that FromSoft makes games people want. He's mad that they continue to make successful games that people like. And I don't know why. I'm gonna say it. Avid Alchemist, I get this growing sense that you just need to be right in this situation, and I don't know why. Oh, the tomboy references, they will never get old to me. X-Men movie sucks because they keep reusing Hugh Jackman? Facts. Fuck using the same actors. Why don't they just get new actors all the time? What the fuck, dude?
Wow. Even the healing animation looks exactly the same.
Oh my god, the animation of him drinking out of a fucking flask is the same. Why do you care? It takes 0.5 seconds to do, and you move on. I'm not paying attention to my dude drinking out of a fucking flask in the middle of a boss fight. I don't fucking care. I'm not watching. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm paying attention to it enough to get the timing of it down, but I'm not, like, fucking scrutinizing and inspecting it like, oh, those pixels are blurry, oh, they fucked the animation up there, look at those frames and shit, like, oh, they reused it, what the hell, like, what the fuck, I don't care. I don't understand any of your criticisms. They are all literally nitpicks that fall flat on their face. Tomboy references go burr. They really do. Tomboy reference moment. I really had to do them like that. This is a very complicated way of saying I don't like Souls-likes pretty fucking much. Even though he put hundreds of hours into this game after the fact. Drinking a flask is a From Software reference. I guess it has to be, dude. It's like people want these type of hardcore, no hand-holding games since there was barely any of these games made. And I don't understand his criticisms of all these animations being reused. Like, they aren't a detriment to the game. These are just nitpicks that he's like, well, I don't like these. Oh, they're reused. Oh, how dare they reuse these things? Oh my god. It's like, fucking, can you go outside, touch some fucking grass, dude? Like, touch Grace. Go touch Grace. I could imagine this guy dying to a boss because he dropped the controller to complain that the drinking animation is the same. He probably fucking did. Probably stopped in the middle of the boss fight. Like, why did they reuse that drinking animation? I'm so tired of this shit, and just quits right there. Like, doesn't even rage quit, just quits because he's tired of seeing the animations being used.
All that is just an Estus flask. But it probably has a different name in this game because, you know, From Software has a thing of trying to hide the fact that they just make the same
No
thing.
one fucking thinks they're hiding anything with that. It is blatantly just an Estus flask reskinned. But we don't care. It doesn't need to be something different. That's the point.
Over and over again. And so what they do is they just change the names of certain things in order to establish this narrative that what they're doing is actually new. when it's
No one's being tricked that the flasks are like a new mechanic, and we don't need it to be a new mechanic. That is a straw man argument on your part to try and make the community seem like they're blind followers of FromSoft, who is this, like, masquerading fucking charlatan who can hide everything, like, plain as day or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, they just slap a different name on it and think that it's hidden. No, we're not dumb. We can tell that they're similar. It's just that we don't care because they aren't a negative thing that detriment the game. Touching grass IRL is a reskin animation of lighting a bonfire in Dark Souls. Ah, fuck. Dude took all my gayness for himself, bruh. That's a fucking crime. You need to get your gay back, Emma. Yeah, but who the fuck cares? No one cares. No one cares because these aren't issues. These aren't things that need to be different.
And
there's literally people that call it Estus instead of Crimson because they're pretty much the same fucking thing. I just call them flasks because that way people know what you're talking about regardless of what game it is. It's like, oh yeah, you mean your flask, the shit you drink to heal. It's a flask. Whether it's an Estus flask, a Crimson flask, whatever the fuck, it's a flask. People know what I'm talking about then.
there are those of us that are smart enough to see through this bullshit.
Yes, dude, you're some 5D next level thinker who's just above everyone else in terms of intelligence and can spot the bullshit where no one else can because they're all just blind fanboys. It's totally not like I sat there and went, oh, it's just Estus Flasks renamed the first time I saw them. But did I give a shit? No. Why? Because they don't need to be a different mechanic.
The main route seems risky, so we'll try entering through a back way. Hope players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies.
When he yanks the meat, he probably gets mad when it's the same animation. That's fucking like, oh fuck, that's great. Oh shit. It's the same animation when I beat off every time. Oh fuck. Cousin of mine called it orange juice. What? This is hilarious and retarded at the same time. The whole thing is retarded.
For each.
Coming up with suitable strategies for each, huh? You mean the same strategy that players have been using for all your other fucking games for years?
Oh yes, please do elaborate. What is the quote-unquote same strategy players have been using? It's not, I understand these games have a similar gameplay loop, but that doesn't mean every single player plays the games in the same way. There's different combat systems. There's magic and there's melee. Bloodborne, there's like, you know, you can go more parry heavy or you can go more like melee heavy. You can go big weapons, you can go a small weapon and fucking gun. There's a lot of different ways to approach that. You're gonna generalize the entire thing as, oh, the same strategies we've all been fucking using. I don't fucking understand you. I really don't. You're so dumb. Motherfucker doesn't alternate. Yeah, he don't use his other hand, bro. Sorry if I'm not saying much, baby. I'm playing Vampire Survivors. You're good, honey. I don't mind. You have fun. I appreciate you lurking either way. He better not say that the combat is just hit and roll, hit and roll. He probably is.
Those strategies, right? It's not like, at this point, anyone who plays these games is expecting anything different.
That's dumb. Sekiro did things different. Bloodborne did things different. Elden Ring definitely tries a little different. Or, I shouldn't say it does a lot of things different, but it's like a hybrid of their past ideas. I think that's the best way to put it. It's just a conglomerate of all of those ideas accentuated into one another. Like, they kind of try and combine them to where they'll excel with, like what am I trying to say here? Like, they'll complement each other is what I'm trying to say. He sounds like the guy who was defending lollies from the last stream, but older. You mean Otaku Daikun or fucking, you mean Otaku Daikun or Tomboy? Because both of them defended lollies on my streams. So, to be fair, you could be talking about either of them. Bloodborne had fucking guns. Yeah, it did. It had fucking guns, and you used them to parry. Like, shit. Well, you didn't have to use them to parry. You could just use them for damage. If you were like me, I ran around with a giant fucking sword and a cannon. And, you know, had like one shot on the cannon. Blast an enemy with that, and I think there was a way where you could hold enough bullets to do 2 shots with it. So I'd have 2 big old cannon blasts, and then I'd have to go back and get more bullets. But still, it was fun as fuck.
As far as, you know, gameplay and structure goes,
Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel. I am the lord of all that is golden.
I blasted furries with that cannon weapon in Bloodborne. Based as fuck, bro.
random opera music just comes out of nowhere.
What?
Again, I wonder why that is.
Excuse me, what? What was that criticism? Random opera music comes out of nowhere. Again, I wonder why that is. And then goes back to playing the video? What was your problem? Was your problem the opera music? Was your problem the fact that it came out of nowhere? Was your problem the fact that they use opera music in all their games? I'm genuinely confused. You didn't elaborate on your point. You just said opera music comes out of nowhere. I wonder why that is. Are you dense? It's music in a video game. It comes out of nowhere and it plays. It's opera music because that's what they like to use. I don't bitch at Halo for the type of music they've reused in all their games. I don't bitch at Fallout for the type of music they've used in other games. I don't bitch at Doom. I don't bitch at COD. But they all have very similar themes in their music. I think the one that I mentioned there that probably differentiates it the most is maybe the older Fallouts and, like, Call of Duty and stuff, but still. Like, you can correlate them. So, like, what? A game developer has a style of music they like for the genre of game that they make. Is that a fucking crime? Random opera music, huh? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the criticism. Was it the fact that it was opera music, the fact that they reuse opera music, or the fact that it came out of nowhere? Please elaborate. I just want dead silence when I do an epic boss battle. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? So he's just not going to mention the summoning mechanic at all? He's just going to let that play? So he's not going to mention the summoning mechanic at all? He's not going to mention the bell? The fact that you can summon AI companions? Like, you could sorta do that in the older games, like, but you had to go to a specific spot and summon, like, a specific NPC. Here you can, like, just have AI companions on the fly kind of thing with you for certain fights and shit. And you can choose what you want to summon. That's not an innovation to their summoning mechanic? But he's not going to mention that, I guess. Sounds this guy just nitpicks literally every single thing and acts like it's a bad thing, like these types of channels are a joke. They really are. This guy's a fucking baby Mayo. He contradicts himself constantly. He's got the biggest nitpicks I've ever seen, arguably worse than Mayo's. I hate Vor, stupid video game Vor levels, what? I don't like Vor either, but why are you bringing Vor up, what? I think he hates the opera music because of all of those reasons, therapy. Oh, you think it's all 3? That's dumb as shit. What? Where's the music supposed to come from? Your ass? Just fucking what? Realistically, where's the music supposed to come from in that game then? Does he want a fucking opera band following you around the whole time? Does he want a choir just following you around the whole time? Stupid. stupid video game vor levels. There's a vor level in DMC3. Fair enough, I guess. Summoning friends for co-op is a little bit complicated. He probably could have pointed that out. I mean, it's all good and well if he wants to point out actual criticism, but he doesn't do that. Ah, yes, fart music. The music came from the sky. I guess so. Where does he want it to come from, then? I don't get that. I don't get this criticism. Yeah, he wants the character to just hum the soundtrack. Maybe he wants his character to just put his fucking AirPods in and go ham.
Yep, that was boring as hell.
I could say the same about your entire fucking video.
I was so bored watching that. $189 for a collector's edition.
Okay.
I think this is just hilarious. This whole thing with this From Software shit. Because the thing is, not only does From Software release the same game over and over again,
no, they objectively don't, and you are strawmanning your points to... You are strawmanning and cherry-picking your points and examples to try and prove that argument when it falls flat on its face. Anyone who actually plays these games, and is a fan of them, can give you genuine criticisms about each one, while still maintaining that they each have a little bit of a different variation on the core formula. Sure, they reuse assets, animations, textures, etc., but those aren't detriments to the game when the core formula is still successful and the innovations work. Do you see now how that works, Avid Alchemist? Like, fuck, man. This is just infuriatingly stupid. That's a fucking steal. Give me that collector's edition. Not gonna lie, the collector's edition does look kind of cool, but I don't really care enough to get, like, a physical copy and shit. And, wait. And that boss fucked me up. Still a great game. What boss fucked you up, Fred Doomer? I don't see a message before it. Oh, fuck.
with a different title. So in reality, you know, this is more like Dark Souls 6 or Dark Souls 7. If you were to count Sekiro, Bloodborne, and now this nonsense right here.
If you were to count Sekiro and Bloodborne and now this, that would be 6. Not 7. If you want to count Demon Souls, I guess you could say it's 7. But there's really only 3 Dark Souls games and one game similar enough to them, which would be Demon Souls. The other 3 are all innovations and twists on the core formula. Okay, I think this is enough for me. That was a fun stream. I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, homie. I appreciate you stopping by, Scary Shit. You have a good one. Peace out, man. This guy sounds like he has a shit and piss bucket. He probably fucking does. My shit bucket. Oh, God, that took me back to Battlefield, friends. God damn. You got your shit bucket? God fucking damn. What the hell is that pinned comment? It's some funny shit, that's what it is. What the hell is that pinned comment? Dark Souls 3 Part 2. I mean, do you really want to say it's Dark Souls 3 Part 2? Right? There is a lot of Dark Souls DNA in there, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say it's just Dark Souls 3 again. The Leviathan start? Yeah, Leviathan's Heart. I'll have to look into that.
Not only do they release the same game over and over again with very little variation, but we also have a bunch of developers who see that From Software.
They release the same game again every year with very little innovations. So the horse, the jump button, the open world, none of those count as actual innovations. You know, how they readdressed, like, the summoning. None of that counts because there's reused animations. Oh no.
Has a formula, and they are either too lazy or they're not talented enough. They're not in.
The Ashes of War, that's another thing. And they brought back weapon stancing from Dark Souls 2. That's another thing. If you're dual wielding the same weapons, you get, like, new attacks. So that's another thing. He just really doesn't know how to criticize these games. He doesn't know at all. Like, there are fair criticisms you can throw at these games, and I'm sure there's more out there that I don't think of. But none of what you've mentioned in these videos have been close to what I'd call a fair criticism. Like, really? What's the closest thing here we can say was a fair criticism? Reusing enemy designs? Like, that's about it. And I don't think that's a big deal personally, but that's like the closest thing I can think of as a fair criticism he's given. That's it. I was talking about the part where he claimed that FromSoft released the same game over and over again. Wait, what were you asking before? Dark Souls 3 Part 2. Oh, well, you're just making a joke then, I guess. Okay. I thought you were saying Elden Ring was. The only thing I dislike about DMC3 is that you can only equip 2 guns and devil arms, melee weapons, and 1 style, i.e. Royal Guard Sword Master at a time. I don't know how that affects the game at all because I haven't played it, so. But, I mean, if that's an issue you have, that's fair. This guy is definitely looking at CPU while recording this video. I mean, I'm not going to go throw baseless accusations out at him like he does at Elden Ring and FromSoft, but, you know. Let's just say, he strikes me as a particular kind of individual. Let's just put it at that.
Ambitious enough to come up with their own niche, you know, their own formula, their own game that makes them stand out, like From Software has done. And so what they do is they take From Software's formula and basically recycle it to fit their own idea of what, you know, a game like this should look like. And it's easy money because they know people are going to buy it.
Not always. Not every fucking Souls clone out there is met with the same success. Depends on how it's done, how well it's executed, the implementation of the Souls-like genre in general. That is a very, very random thing to say. It's kind of another baseless accusation.
Part of the reason why I won't be buying this game and I will no longer support From Software is because I see...
Well, that aged like fucking milk because you got the game and you played it.
The formula that they keep doing. I see the cycle. It's something that I've noticed since my second game from them. The first game I ever played from them was Bloodborne. And my second was Dark Souls 3. And I noticed a lot of the similarities between...
Well, hey, this guy did it in the exact same order, except I played Dark Souls 1 first, but then I played Bloodborne, then Dark Souls 3. So, I mean, GG, buddy. You know, I've played them too. I noticed the similarities. I guess you could say I'm as qualified to talk about this as you are.
Between Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. Then Sekiro was announced, and I was hoping that Sekiro was going to be something different, but it wasn't.
Yes, the fuck it was! How are you going to sit there and say Sekiro wasn't fucking How? The fuck? Alright, I've lost all hope for this man. I've lost all hope for this video. I don't know if I can take this brain damage much more. I don't know if I can finish this fucking video. I am only 19 minutes out of the 30. I don't know if I can finish this fucking video. Oh my god. I might just go read the comments now. That one's just fucking... I just shoved a stick into the fucking gears of my brain. Oh my god. The only issue I have with Elden Ring is that the game becomes more grindy as you level up, especially the rune requirement number increasing, but that's just me personally. I still love the game, though. Well, every Souls game has, like, increased the Souls count, or the rune count, or whatever, exponentially as you level up to make it more grindy, but there's usually always really easy exploitative ways to get around that. There's usually always some dumb shit you can do to level up really quickly. And Elden Ring being open world gives you a lot more opportunity and, like, places you could probably do that at. Like, I know for one where you can... I know one spot where you can go to pretty much out the gate of the beginning of the game and go get, like, an easy 70-something thousand runes. from killing that, like, sleeping dragon, so there are ways around it. But, you know, I can understand you disliking it at the very least. I understand where you're coming from.
You have idiots out there that think that Sekiro was its own game, its own special thing, but in reality, it really wasn't.
Okay, I've not even played Sekiro, my guy. And I can tell you, it is vastly different. The way it actually is. Like, still within the realm of Souls games, in my opinion. But, I mean, for fuck's sake, someone in the chat earlier said, like, there are people out there that they know that don't classify Sekiro as a Souls game because of how different it is. So this is just stupid. Everyone knows CP means cheese pizza, and only cheese pizza and Club Penguin. I forgot about that. Okay, Fred Doomer. Alright.
It was just the same crap, window dressed in a different coat of paint. Now we have Elden Ring. The whole thing with Elden Ring is that it's open world, but there's far better open world games that do open world better than a fucking From Software game can do open world. There are open world games that...
That is subjective on whether or not people will like those games versus this games. I also love how you aren't pulling a single example. You're just speaking in a broad general spectrum of there's better games than this open world game. You fucking disingenuous fucking cunt.
are slated for release next year that are going to be better.
How can you know or tell if they're not even out yet that they're going to be better? Oh my god. This dude's a fucking asshole. You're a disingenuous, lying cunt, piece of shit little bitch who can't handle criticism one bit, but is the first one to sling shit that they don't know a fucking thing about at everything else. You're a goddamn Neanderthal. You're a moron. You're a little bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. This guy's actually getting on my nerves at this point. Holy hell. How are you this fucking dumb, dude? Like, honestly. How the fuck were you born onto this earth with a negative IQ? I really want to know. Can you answer that? Probably not, because you're too fucking stupid.
At being open world games than Elden Ring. And the sad thing about From Software is that From Software used to be a creative company before all this Souls-like crap.
From Software was founded as a productivity software developer in Tokyo, Japan on November 1st, 1986. Their first video game did not come until '94 when they released Kingsfield as a launch title for the PlayStation. The game did not see a release in North America, although a '95 sequel would later be released in North America bearing the same title, which was released in Kingfields 2 in Japan. Or released as Kingfields 2 in Japan. After releasing a third title in that series, From Software moved on to release Echo Knight, as well as Shadow Tower in '98. IGN would later note that the latter was effectively a Kingsfield follow-up, as it shared many of the gameplay conventions with it. So here, even in his own article that he's trying to share to prove his point, he's proving that FromSoft has a history of doing this thing with their franchises. You are literally disproving your fucking point, you moron. Take the time to read the fucking article you put on screen. You dumbass. Holy shit. Like, what a better open world games? Far Cry 6, Fallout 76, Horizon Forbidden West. Well, he didn't cite any ones that existed, and he just said that there are better ones coming out next year. Which... What, God of War? No, that's coming out this year, so I don't... Well, no, but he made this video last year, so yeah, we could say God of War. What? Starfield? What? We don't know what those games are going to be like. I can guess what ones he's talking about all day, but it's just a baseless fucking it's a baseless claim at the end of the day. It has no merit. They also made a mecha series called Armored Core. FromSoft did? I don't know about their whole history, to be fair, but literally in his own article, it's fucking kind of disproving his point that they used to do, like, sure, they tried different things then to what they do now, but any developer can go through that cycle until they hit massive success with something and continue doing what they're good at. Zelda, but we don't know anything about that either. That's true. You know, this guy's video is just honestly too fucking stupid. I don't think I can finish it right now. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I just need, I need a breath. This guy's video is so dumb.
According to Wikipedia, they have over 300 employees. None of these employees have gone to upper level management and has, said, guys, we've been making the same game over and over again for a long time. Maybe, we should try something different.
So why don't Call of Duty developers do that? Why don't Bethesda developers do that? Why don't Halo developers do that? By your logic, every video game franchise does this. So why don't they do that? Guys, Mojang's a lazy company because they've just been milking the same game for the last, I don't know, 10 fucking years, 10 plus years. And they just keep releasing, slight innovations to the core formula of that game. 0 out of 10, bad game company. You don't think any of the developers would go to upper management and say, hey, we keep doing the same thing over and over again. Why don't we try something different? I don't... This is mental gymnastics at its fucking finest. You can do it, Psyche. I'm gonna try. I'm trying. Please, can we read the comments? I'm going to before I end the stream. I'm definitely going to read those fucking comments. Watch Totally Studios? I'm not... We can another night, because I know who they are. I've seen Potato watch them, but I don't know if I'm going to get to them tonight. Oh, fuck. Dark Souls was a let's try something different. If you just read the wiki article, you would know that. His own article disproved his original point anyway, because they literally showed that they had a history of doing what they're doing now.
No. We're not gonna make anything different. Just go back to your desk and do your damn job.
Oh, I just had a great idea. I just had an amazing fucking idea. I'm speeding him up. This will get the pain over with so much faster.
No one has gone to these producers or to the president and CEO of From Software, the head guy, the head guys up there, which would be Hidetaka Miyazaki and Masanori Takeuchi. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. No one has come to them and said, why are we making the same thing over and over and over again? Because if you look at their older games, From Software...
Literally every video game franchise in existence, literally every video game developer in existence, I mean, should be doing this by your logic. Literally. Or I guess not literally, but like 90% of them at the very least should be doing that. Like what the fuck is this fucking argument? I don't get it. They make similar games that are successful. Like, by the time Halo 3 ODST or Halo Reach came around, Bungie wanted to move on, and they still made a similar first-person shooter. Do people bitch at them for doing that? Do we bitch at them when Halo Reach came around and said, hey, try something different? They wanted to, but I wasn't complaining that they made the same kind of game with slight innovations. This is just dumb. Damn, what a 1K celebration stream this is. I mean, to be fair, it's just a random stream, but it's like I hit 1K, I might as well, yeah, celebrate it to some degree. He sounds normal, what the fuck, yeah. He sounds just as easy to comprehend.
Software's been around for almost as long as I've been alive. I was born in 93. Their first game was in 94, with King's Field. And if you look at their games, there's quite a bit of variation among all of the games that they've developed. At least, there used to be. They had King's Field, which was like a medieval third-person RPG.
That is Kingfield's 4, so they've done 4 of those. And earlier on in this article, there was one of these other games was mentioned to be like a reinvention of that game as well. So... Also, what is it? Armored Core? Yeah, dude, okay, they totally didn't do this type of shit before, dude. Armored Core. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh! Actively disproving his point.
G. Well, shit, that sounds like Dark Souls already. But they had Armored Core. Armored Core, to me, is their best IP, and there hasn't been an Armored Core game in, what, over 10 years? And then we had, some other games. Maybe, these things weren't as successful as they had hoped. Games like Enchanted Arms, games like Metal Wolf Chaos.
Oh, gee, they weren't as successful as they would have hoped? Maybe that's why they didn't make them again. Maybe when they made Demon Souls and Dark Souls and they found that success, they were like, hey, people really like what we did here. Let's do more of it. They did it again and they were like, oh, we kind of fucked this one up, but people still really like what we do here. Let's do it again. Oh, people loved that one. People loved the next one. People loved the next one even more. What is the problem here? So we got games like Kingsfield, Armor Core, Eternal Ring, and Frame Grid, whatever the fuck. That's a lot of let's try something different there, Avid. I mean, not to mention how many, like, games there are in one of these, like, IPs. Like, how many Armored Cores were there? There's a fifth one here, not to mention these spin-off ones. Armored Core for Answer, so what the fuck? He's literally actively disproving his point.
Games like Ninja Blade, for example, I didn't even know that was a From Software game. And then we have Demon Souls, which was basically the beginning of the end. There is some variation
The
after...
beginning of the end. Grow the fuck up, you goddamn man-child.
Demon Souls. But after they released Dark Souls, everything is pretty much downhill from there. They released one more Armored Core game, so that's a 9-year-old game at this point. They release a Mobile Suit Gundam game. They release whatever the hell this was supposed to be. Looks like a Call of Duty ripoff or whatever.
I don't know. Like, I gotta look more into these games and, like, what From Software actually did with them.
And basically everything since Dark Souls 1 has just been more Soul shit. I mean, sure, they released some Monster Hunter game for the 3DS that no one cares about. They released some random VR game that no one cared about.
Gee, can't understand why they wouldn't try other things when people don't care about the random other projects that they did. A fun fact, did you know that a noose and a ceiling fan can solve all of your problems? There are rumors about FromSoft bring back the Armored Core series, but I'd rather wait for the official confirmation, and I hope it succeeds, to be honest. I'll have to look more into FromSoft's, like, other games here and what all they had a hand in with each of them. Especially the Armored Core one.
But everything else has been a variation of a game that came out initially in 2009. They haven't released a new Armored Core game since 2012. They've done nothing new as far as new IP is concerned.
Well, I mean, you can store that same criticism at Rockstar. They haven't really released another Grand Theft Auto since, what, 2011, 2012? When did GTA 5 come out? I don't remember. And the last, like, new game that they made was Red Dead 2, wasn't it? Pretty sure.
That's not a Souls-like. They haven't done anything that's new that's not a Souls-like in years. A long time. Over 10 years. And they keep getting these ridiculous high scores.
Why the fuck do you care what score they get? Move on. It's a fucking number, dude. Numbers aren't gonna hurt you. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Where are they coming from?
It's not that From Software is praised because their games are just that good. It's that their audience is just that stupid and that dim-witted, and all they care about is getting the same thing over and over again.
He really is a baby, Mayo. He projects hostility, but then he wonders why he gets hostility.
It's like going to your favorite restaurant, right? You have a favorite restaurant, and every time you go to said restaurant, you order the same thing over and over again. Because you know it's something that you're going to enjoy. It's something that you know your money is going to be well spent on because it's...
Okay, he's losing me with the food analogy already. Like, you know motherfuckers have nothing else when they're fucking bringing out the food analogies and shit. Fuck. Like, bro, even with your food analogy here, it's like, what's the big deal if someone goes to a fucking restaurant and orders the same thing that they like every time, and it does the job, and they enjoy it every time? You know, maybe they'll try a slight innovation, like they'll get a different side this time instead of fries. What the fuck does it matter? What is your issue here? What is your analogy even trying to prove? I don't get it.
What you want. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want, except when you start saying that this is the best thing ever. When you go around telling people that you haven't lived until you've tried said dish at said restaurant. No other restaurant compares to your restaurant. No other dish
No one's saying that. You're the only one saying that. You're creating these fake people that don't exist saying this. You have these... He's pulling a Griffin with the 4090. There's these arbitrary people that don't actually exist. They're just in his head. And he's arguing with them. Oh my fuck. Oh my god, dude. Stop arguing with people that don't exist. If it doesn't make sense one more time, I'm going to fuck the wall. Food analogies put me to sleep. They're just... Like, sometimes they might be able to work, but usually it just means a motherfucker has no other points.
compares to your dish. No other game, no other video game compares to From Software, because From Software is just that great. Their games are just that good. Yet all they do is release the same crap over and over again. We have companies like Ubisoft that's known for, franchises like Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. We have companies like Electronic Arts, which is known for a variety of different things, from their sports franchises to some of their recent Star Wars games, to their Sims franchise and then some.
Okay, but literally all of those franchises, especially in the case of EA, every one of those IPs literally copy and paste each other. Their sports ones always copy the last entry. Same with Ubisoft's fucking Far Cry shit. In fact, your criticisms that you're throwing at these games are more applicable to those companies and their franchises than FromSoft. Yet you're gonna try and spin this as a negative for them and not EA and Ubisoft. I don't understand this guy.
And they're criticized for releasing the same thing over and over again. We have people out
Yes, because they egregiously do it to a horrific extent. Like, they don't actually innovate at all. There's, outside of maybe a new fucking map in Far Cry, that's it.
there that criticize Sony for releasing the same so-called cinematic movie game over and over again. But whenever From Software releases a game and it's the same shit, oh, no one cares about that.
No, I just don't care about Sony's fucking games in general. Some of them can be fun, and some of them aren't, regardless of them all being an over-the-shoulder fucking third-person action movie simulator. But, I just don't care about them in general.
Only a vocal minority, like myself, is really going to speak out against it. Maybe it's because From Software is a Japanese company, and so they're viewed differently from all these other companies that are out there, compared
No. Because there aren't the only Japanese company to exist that make video games that get released on the Western market. That is a stupid argument.
to, Ubisoft, which is a French company, or Electronic Arts, which is an American company. Or maybe that's not the case, because Sony receives the same criticism, and Sony is also a Japanese-based company. So, I'm not really sure what it is with Souls-like fans, this fan base. What I do know is that
It's almost like you don't have an actual argument and you're just pulling shit out of your ass. So the reason you don't know why this is the case is because there isn't one. There isn't anything here. You've fabricated 90% of this out of nitpicking.
From Software is nothing special. Their games have never been special. The best thing they've ever released is the Armored Core series, and they haven't made a new Armored Core game in years. They even said they were going to release a new Armored Core game years ago, and have yet to do so. It was revealed back in 2016, 5 years ago, that From Software was working on 3 new games, and one of them...
You don't think maybe the focus on Elden Ring is why they haven't gotten that out yet? You just said earlier they're a company of 300 developers. Or, 300 employees. How are they supposed to be able to get Elden Ring and 2 other games out in that time frame? Are you stupid?
them is apparently an Armored Core game.
That's
Yet
it,
we
wall
have
banging
yet to hear
time?
anything of this so-called Armored Core game since. It's been half a decade. Souls fans are so lost in their own ignorance that they keep asking for sequels to games that are just rip-offs of other things that they've already played, like Bloodborne. They want a Bloodborne 2. Why?
Yes, I do. Or a remaster. Why? Because Bloodborne is a damn good fucking game. Aesthetically, gameplay-wise, the world, the monsters, everything. You try to fight me on wanting a sequel and say I'm fucking stupid for some reason, go fuck yourself. Just here and now, go fuck yourself. You are not here to dictate what I like. Plain and fucking simple. I'm allowed to want what I want. If you don't want a Bloodborne 2, you think it's pointless, good for you, but don't tell me it's pointless and that I shouldn't want it, you fucking asshole. You're still streaming? Yeah, I am. I'm tearing the shit out of Avid Alchemist. He's just fucking dumb.
What is a Bloodborne 2 supposed to improve over the original?
No one's asking for it to improve immensely over the original. They're asking for a Bloodborne 2 because they want more of Bloodborne. Almost like that's the point we get more of these Souls games in general, because people ask for more of what they already got.
What is a Bloodborne 2 supposed to bring to the table that the first game didn't already do? Especially if you look at...
It's not about bringing more to the table that the first one didn't do. They want more of what the first one did. There is a difference. You were confusing the two.
Their two most recent games with Sekiro and now this Elden Ring nonsense. And another thing with Elden Ring, one of the big headlines with this game from the beginning has been that From Software has teamed up with George R.R. Martin in a collaboration. George R.R. Martin, the author of a Song of Fire and Ice series, which was later translated to television as the series everyone knows to be Game of Thrones. Apparently, he worked on this game's story, but it was later revealed that he really didn't do shit with the story. All he did was come up with the lore. He gave them basically an outline. And
okay, so he did do something for it then? You just said he didn't do anything on it, and then said he did. That he gave them pretty much the entire storyboard for them to work on. Do you not know how that works? That's called storyboarding. He gave them the skeleton to work off of. You just said he wrote the lore. How is that doing shit fuck all? Damn, the stream's been going for 3 hours. Yeah, fuck. Oh, I guess we have been. Shit. This man is pain. My head hurts. How many videos did this retard make on Elden Ring? Hold on. He made 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one actually about Elden Ring? No. So at least 4. Yeah, at least 4. Spent like, what is that? That's all. That's 50. So that'd be a. What would that be? That'd be an hour and 40. Right? I'm dumb. Jesus. Yeah, it'd be an hour and 40, and so he spent fucking, what, like over 4 hours talking about this shit? He spent over 4 hours talking about Elden Ring. What about Souls in general? Oh, fuck, I don't know. So there's the 4 on Elden Ring. Is this Elden Ring? Okay, I guess that is also Elden Ring. It's all Souls games in general. I don't fucking know. So I'll say 5 on Elden Ring. Bloodborne, that's 6. 7. Wait. Devil May Cry versus Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Which one should get to... Why are you comparing the two? He's made too many, Nier. He's made too many. He's made at least like 10, if not more. I don't know. I'm not counting them all. There's too fucking many. Oh, fuck. This is the reason why I'm racist for funny. What the fuck? What? I want to smack him. I do too. I'm going to leave the stream. Bye. Oh, wait, did I hear Devil May Cry? Yeah, the dude was talking about Devil May Cry. He was comparing Devil May Cry to Sekiro.
they cherry-picked exactly what they were going to use and what they weren't going to use.
You cherry-picked every single example you used in this entire fucking video to try and prove your point. Just because FromSoft cherry-picked storyboarding elements doesn't mean George R.R. Martin did shit fuck all. You troglodyte.
For Elden Ring, George R.R. Martin can't even finish his own fucking series. Game of Thrones ended a few years ago, and he has...
Why the fuck do you think he... Maybe that's more of a reason why he didn't put as much work onto this game as you're criticizing him for not doing. Like, time. He has his own books to write. That's about as much as Harmon Smith makes on the Steam Deck. It's probably more.
Has yet to release a new book in his fantasy novel series. There are people excited for Elden Ring just because George R.R. Martin's name is attached to the project. If anything,
And they're allowed to be. What's your fucking point?
his name being attached to the project is another reason to avoid Elden Ring entirely.
How? How are you gonna spin this one? Tell me, Avid Alchemist, how are you gonna spin the fact that George R.R. Martin's name is attached to this game as a negative?
So that's Elden Ring.
Oh, you just don't have a fucking point at all, okay.
The same shit, the same attack animations, the same...
You don't have a fucking... Okay, alright. Deep breath, moving on.
same gameplay tropes, the same pacing, the same ambiguity with the so-called story that's not really a story, and that's really up for interpretation. The same gameplay mechanics.
Oh god, how dare a story not be spoon-fed to you and make you think about what it actually meant and what actually happened.
And gameplay loop, the same graphics engine, the same boss design, the same everything. Except, oh, now it's open world. Now you can summon a horse out of thin air. Please buy our new game for $60. That's what they're selling you come February. I will not be buying this game. I will not be supporting this game.
Yeah, that aged like fucking milk considering you played it.
And I will no longer support From Software as a studio.
Aged like milk, you played it, you shat talk it more. Shut the fuck up, you hypocrite.
Because they are indeed a one-trick pony.
Hypocrite. Well, thank fuck that garbage is over, guys. Holy shit. That was, wow, great. I really liked his argument at the end about why we shouldn't trust George R.R. Martin's name being attached to the game. That really compelling argument of... And... They were just great arguments. All together. All around. Anyway. It's just Elden Ring. Oh my god. Best argument I've ever heard on my 18 years of existence. It was so dumb. Oh, so dumb. Okay. Alright. I am not watching this, so I'm closing that. We're going to read the comments on this, but before I do... I didn't want to open Discord. Before I do, I am going to very quickly be... Where is it? Be right back. Because I gotta go use the washroom real quick, so I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Readjust my chair. I have returned. Back to chilling. Oop-a-doop. Minimize. So we were gonna read some dumb comments. Let me catch up on chat real quick. What the fuck happened? Therapy time. No, I had to use the washroom and then I had to take my dog out real quick. Making people suffer is my duty to the world. The fuck drag. Femboys are not cringe. YouTube's biggest femboy is in the chat right now, and he is far from cringe. Connor Shaw is not what I would consider a femboy. And I know that's what you guys are fucking talking about. Mayo fanfic 2, Brother Nier 2.0 makes his hit piece on him. He calls up his hitman Doom Guy to assassinate Nier. Doom Guy bursts in Nier's house. Menacingly, he says he will do a mukbang with him and increase. What the fuck? I don't like this fucking... I don't like that. I don't like this fanfic. Fucking hell. My cringe? You're not cringe. Okay, but yeah, let's read these comments. I'm trying to fucking adjust myself. Yeah. Connor Shaw is not a femboy, he's a virus. I will agree to that. Alright, so... we can all agree that that video was just absolutely garbage already. That was a bad fucking video. His comments get so much worse. His comments get so fucking bad. So let's read these. Says, you ignorant shills in the community keep posting garbage on this video. All comments will now be held for review by yours truly. If I deem a comment to be worth the time of the viewership and myself, I will allow it to pass inspection and be posted. Oh, excuse me. If not, the comments that don't pass will be deleted, and the channels responsible for leaving them will be permanently banned from the channel. Once again, if you have nothing intelligent to post, then don't post. My channel is for adults, not children. Fucking ironic. I expect my viewers to act as such. If you're the sensitive type, a snowflake who can't handle facts, then this channel is not for you. So he calls other people snowflakes who can't handle facts, but he holds all comments that he disagrees with for review, publicly shames them on his channel by posting the links to it and calling them retards. Like, what the fuck? He bans them and shit? Like, this is fucking retarded. This is insane. That's a weird way of spelling I can't take criticism pretty fucking much. You think the video is bad. These comments, holy shit. Amazing. Yeah, pretty fucking much. Inspection is rambunctious. I guess. It's so funny, though. Sorry for being extremely late, you good Ultimate Agent. I appreciate you stopping by. Regardless of when you show up. As long as you show up to the stream, I appreciate it. I got an electric guitar, and now I'm gonna write a song about Under the Mayo. Well, good luck, man. Hopefully we don't get too much brain damage. Damn, he destroyed us with facts and logic. This is worse than Mayo? He almost kinda is worse than fucking Mayo, like... especially with the deleting comments and stuff like that, like filtering all this shit, that is just sad. By the way, it's 11:20 for me, it's 12:20 for me, so I am an hour ahead of you. What brainlet did you cover? Avid Alchemist. He's a little baby Mayo who's almost worse than Mayo in a lot of ways. This is a certified skull emoji moment. Skull emoji. This man sounds like QTV. I feel like he's somewhere between Quantum and Under the Mayo, right? He's like a little baby Mayo with just enough of Quantum in there, like the deleting comments and shit, like just enough of that in there. It's like 75% Mayo, 25% Quantum. That if I had to ratio it, that would be my guess. If you have nothing intelligent to say, don't say it. Bro should take his own advice. Yeah, stop making these fucking videos altogether. Under the QTV. Never mind, you're extremely dedicated. Wait, what? Me? Yeah, I will be very dedicated. I could stay up another hour or two if I really wanted streaming, but I don't know if I will. So let's see. He's got more comments in his own thread here. I didn't read these replies or anything, so maybe we'll read some of those. But I want to find more of his actual comments, like right here. Right. Look at this. Look at this college fucking dissertation. Look at this. Under the mayo, more like under the queer. Fucking hell. It's just. I mean, I am queer for Nier personally, but yeah, just saying. I'm dedicating to blowing Psyche. Ayo. I've seen a British Potato's response to him. Yeah, he's really stupid. That's where I found him from, was through Potato, not the response, because Potato was talking to me about it beforehand. But yeah, I ain't reading that shit. Well, I'll read it for you guys in a second. Don't worry. I'm just saying, like, look how fucking long it is. And then there's this one. I'll read this in a second. Don't worry. I'm just reading chat. Red Doomer, you just gave me some new Mayo lore. Wait, what did you say? Oh god, did Under the Mayo cheat on his girlfriend with Quantum TV, and this is the result I need answer? I'm fucking pinning that. That is the new pin comment for the rest of the stream. That shit is so funny. Oh, fuck. I need answers too, Fred Doomer. You and me both. As Wheatley from Portal 2 would say, fatty adopted fatty, fatty adopted fat. Brother Nier is gay. He's, what is it? I'm queer for Nier, he's homo for Psycho. That's the fucking idiom. And yes, it's gay. I don't give a shit. Cope. Fun fact, I ate potato today. Gay. So that's why Emily was away? Oh, shit. You have a point, that is why Emily was away. Fuck. Okay, but let me actually read this comment. So, light my cigarette, take a drink first. Okay. This one Souls fanboy, links the channel, has already been blocked, reported, and removed. The comical part is that this clown deflects criticism in multiple ways. He admits to not having watched the entire video, bringing up random weak arguments like Beauty and the Beast, a random fantasy novel turned film, having inanimate objects as characters, attempting to compare that to a notable video game development studio that regurgitates the same formula for over a decade. To be fair, Disney does the same thing. So anyway, then the fool claimed that I don't know what I'm talking about. Such a good way to get banned from this channel. I mean, to be fair, you don't know what you're talking about. And when it comes to the whole, this clown deflects criticism, you do nothing but that. This entire comment is you deflecting criticism. Also, he admits not having watched the entire video. Motherfucker, you couldn't even wait for the game to come out before you started criticizing it. Yet, you'll criticize him for not watching the full video? Both of these scenarios are, you know, that specific individual isn't getting the full picture. Whether it's he didn't watch the video or you didn't wait for the game to come out. So that can be thrown right back at you. Fucking moron. Someone needs to hit this guy with a shovel. Ah, fucking hell. Femboy juice isn't for me. It's definitely for me. I don't if this is good for me, but I feel cringe. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't know what you guys are talking about in chat. Random shit. Femboy juice was brought up. So... but this guy, on the other hand, this is retarded. Can you read this, like, snoppy... No, I don't know what that second word is, but British man? I don't know what you're trying to ask me. Who are we covering? We're covering Avid Alchemist. I went to get water. I read the first part of this comment. So, anyway, back to the comment. From Software Fanboy number 2. On this video, who has also now been reported and banned from this channel, calls out my approval of the first The Last of Us, a game that literally changed the industry, calling it a cutscene simulator, which means the dumbass didn't get a game like that and clearly didn't play through it to the end. What's more, actual cutscene simulators, aka Heavy Rain, Until Dawn, Beyond Two Souls, House of Ashes, The Walking Dead, Batman, etc., all are better games than the regurgitated copy-paste trash from some You are not gonna tell me that shit like Telltale's The Walking Dead is better and less copy-paste than From Software's games. Dumps out every 4 to 5 years, not to mention I've been very vocal about my disdain for The Last of Us 2 on this channel, but would still rather replay that mess than continue to support a lazy-ass developer studio like From Software. Then the monkey claimed that I dare to criticize an unreleased product despite everyone knowing full well the formula that's clearly on display in the gameplay presentation. Which, I pointed out, what's wrong with the gameplay at several intervals in this video. No, you didn't. You nitpicked animations and a horse appearing out of nowhere and the music appearing out of nowhere. And reused enemies. And you didn't actually highlight an issue with the gameplay. You nitpicked things you saw being reused and recycled. At several intervals in this video. And despite myself knowing exactly what kind of studio From Software is after having played several titles from them. Who else wants to be roasted in the comments? This guy's such a fucking retard. Here's a simple message for you souls-like airheads out there in the wild. Before you post your poorly constructed, ill-minded comments that took you less than 60 seconds to type, actually attempt to use your brain a little. That could be thrown right back at you, dude. Doesn't seem like you took a lot of time to type this. You just shat it out and went on with your day. Watch the whole video, then take a good look at the channel before you post a senseless, cringeworthy comment. Oh, I did. I watched the whole video and looked at your channel. Odds are, if I have experience with a particular franchise, title, or company, I probably know just as much, if not more, about it than you. Narcissist! Otherwise, I wouldn't waste my time making an upload for said topic. Yeah, bullshit. You wasted your time uploading several videos about this game when you claim it's not worth your time, and you're done with FromSoft. Grow the fuck up, you hypocritical, disingenuous, lying little shit. Now, who else wants the same treatment, or a better idea? Can I actually get some comments that are actually worth my time, and add to the discussion without butthurt vitriol randomly inserted by clowns who don't know a slither of what they're talking about? I mean, that just sounds like projection. That is grade A. Fine fucking projection. That is what that is. Holy fuck. What even is this man? He's so fucking random. The second word was know it all. Sorry for confusing. Well, I don't know. Funboy chooses a great pre-workout drink. Facts. I'm doing part 3 right now. Part 3 to what? The weird fanfic thing. This man is mad? How is this man? I don't know how this man is. Airheads, okay, pod, my name is Kettle. Is this the dude who is projecting that's an airhead again? How is this man? I don't know. He is projecting so hard, especially at the end. But, you know, we're the ones that can't handle criticism. Even though he's filtering his fucking comments like a little bitch. Alright. Another comment. Let's have some clarification in the comments before another dumb shit drone jumps their happy ass on my video with some stupid comment about criticism. A product doesn't have to be released in order to be criticized. Well, kind of ironic that you'll bitch at people for criticizing you after not watching the full video if you're unwilling to wait for the full game to come out before criticizing it. Double standards. Elden Ring already showcases much of what's wrong with From Software as a developer, as it carries over plenty of elements from their older games with no new improvements. How do you know there's no new improvements without playing the game? Which I clearly pointed out in the video multiple times. No, you didn't. You nitpicked very minute, stupid details. For anyone who jumps up on here claiming that I, nor anyone else, can't critique an unreleased product, guess what? You're wrong. Provides no actual argument to why we're wrong, just, you're wrong. I can do it. He is so fucking stupid. I bet the comments he's talking about are what he said he wanted them to do. What do you mean? I'm not quite sure I follow what you mean. Mayo fanfic part 3, it's been 10 years later. Mayo is living in an alleyway. His husband died from AIDS, and he's no longer making money from his channel and his OnlyFans. He then fell in love with Quantum TV. Oh, fuck. I like this headcanon. Never mind, I'm back, yo. Appreciate you. You don't have to, like, fucking, be here the whole stream. It's alright if you got shit to do, but I appreciate you chilling either way. No, don't stop, Wolf. Don't listen to average YouTuber. Keep making stupid fanfics. Alright, but yeah. That was the comments I read on this video. I haven't read, like, these ones. So let's read this. Also, the menus in the game feel so outdated, and I never used crafting. I swear I never used it. Lol, it's just a lazy addition. It's so easy to code. Just counts how many useless items you have, and lets you add them to your inventory. How many times are you gonna put fucking lol? Oh, Jesus. They still have the same arrow mechanic from DS1, the same old... Well, actually, it's been improved from Dark Souls 1, because I remember I hated how the bows worked. The same old menu that is clunky and unusable. It's not the same old menu, because they actually improved its organization a lot, especially looking back at Dark Souls 3 to Elden Ring. Holy shit, is the quality of life of the menu a lot better. And I just got a notification. I'm not going to be able to see it, but I appreciate you either way. I can't see it, sadly. You can't switch stuff fast to make combat more dynamic. Why do you need... You can't switch stuff fast to make combat more dynamic. Son Goku in the comments, are you literally pulling a Mayo? There's no animation canceling. There's no fast weapon swapping. Dude, you're not literally pulling a Mayo here, please. Please. Oh, fuck me. You're stuck with your weapons until you die or win unless you know where weapons are by heart and quickly switch, etc. As you said, great video, man. Love your videos, just going through them. And my very constructive criticism of these overrated current trends. Yeah, okay. You can't switch weapons fast to make... I don't know why he's trying to switch a shit ton of weapons all the time in game like that. Which you can have more than one weapon equipped and switch between them. I know it affects your equip load, but like... I understand his criticism. Like, it's confusing to navigate the menu to get the weapon you want, but why does he bring the argument... Why does he present the argument as if it's an issue when you're in the middle of combat to try and find a weapon? That's never a problem. Or if it is, it's like 0.1% of the time. Oh, on the essay he wrote where he told everyone to be civil instead of choosing violence. Oh. I bet the comments he's talking about are what he said he wanted them to do. Okay, I think I understand now, yeah. Why is Nier always saying sus gay things? Because he's a femboy. A sussy femboy. They started smoking crack together in the alley since they're both homeless and their careers are dead. Bye, gays and gamers. Till next time. Alright, Fred Duber, have a good one. Stuck with weapons until you die and win unless you know where your weapons are by heart. Quickly switch them, etc. As you said, great video, man. Love your videos. Just going through them in my break. Very constructive criticism of these overrated. Okay. The game has numerous issues. It could be picked apart from several different angles. I agree it could be picked apart, but I don't understand any of your criticisms. Storytelling, gameplay, graphics, performance. The performance, yes. Storytelling, I guess that's subjective. The rest of this. Inventory, the UI was actually greatly improved. Patch updates, I don't understand what you mean there. If you could elaborate. The list goes on and on. Okay, but you don't present many arguments underneath these. You're just really stupid. I can say anything I want to my husband, Cope. Of course you can, Bubby. Cutie. Cope? Cope means you have to go and deal with it regardless of if you like it or not. Just cope. Deal with it. You don't have to like it, but fucking deal with it. Embrace the gay, do not reject it. Ah, fuck. Well, yeah, that was the comments I wanted to read. They're really stupid. Oh, this guy left a bunch of comments on the video, too. Look at him. Is this an alt? What the fuck is... What? What? Who? Who are you? What are you... What? What are you... What? Anti-frauds, what? Who are you? Who is this channel? What is this channel? What? What? Hey, Kate. Moving on. I don't understand you. I'm going to make the Mayo song and send it to you, Nier and Potato, when I'm done. Fair enough. Oh, fucking hell. Well, how long have I been going for? Shit sakes, I've been going for almost 4 hours. Well... Yeah, I think that's probably a good point to end the stream. I don't really have much else I want to watch, and I really wanted to read the comments, which we did. And we got through the full video, so... yeah, I think I might end the stream there, guys, if I'm gonna be honest. But I really appreciate everybody coming out for the 1K stream and shit. You know, big ups to everybody. I appreciate all the applause and... fuck if I could speak. But I appreciate the applause and the praise and everything for 1K. I really do. I appreciate y'all, but I think I'm gonna call the stream here. There's not much else I can think of to watch that I want to. And I'm probably gonna go and work on my video, because I'm editing that together, and I'd like to get it out as soon as I can, so... I'm gonna go try and cut that up some and all that shit, but I appreciate everybody stopping by either way. And, you know, hopefully I can stream again soon, so... Don't forget to come back, guys, for more therapy. See you near. See you guys. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out. Have a good night.